about to be live right now. Actually, we are live. Let's
Really?
go. Let's switch
It
to
didn't
our
pause up.
faces. It's because we just went live this second. It should be
Uh,
popping up. I think there's a delay a little bit, so
my
just
AED is just like
just
refresh.
yeah, just give it like a second and it'll pop up. So wait, so you're telling me your mom misspelled your name? How did that even happen?
So how it happened was, so my mom had to give me a C-section, and she had cancer giving birth to me. My dad kind of dipped out of the picture for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and so she just wrote it down like the way she thought it sounded. And that's so she thought it sounded like Ramon with no E. She wasn't ready to put that like little accent on top of the E.
Oh really?
So
Damn. I
yeah,
mean,
that's what she tells me anyway.
hey, where's your drink at? I'm over here drinking. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
That's funny. I was named after my dad that I've only met, what, one time?
Um,
I'm a junior, actually. David
are you?
Anthony Acevedo Jr.
My dad has Ramon. Like he has the same name as me. So I guess does that make me a junior
If you have
also?
the exact same names, I don't know. I think you have to have. I think like junior is literally part of my name title. Like I think it literally has to be
Uh,
on your birth certificate. But I mean, if you have the same name, technically you would be a junior. I don't see
yeah,
why not.
yeah. Like Ramon Delgado. Like I have the same middle
My
name
mom was a
too.
Delgado. Maybe we're long lost brothers or something.
Well, good thing we didn't
My
hook up.
mom's maiden name was Delgado. Her dad was a Delgado.
My mom's maiden name or was I think Wiseman.
Oh really?
She's like German Hispanic. She got blonde hair and green eyes, and I
She's
missed out
German
on
Hispanic. Does she speak German or does she speak Spanish? Is she fluent?
her. Her mom was like super German, and her dad, but she doesn't speak German. She just
Your mom speaks. What's your mom's main language? English.
she can speak Spanish fluently and English.
So is that where the name got messed up because she was more like fluent in Spanish or?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's where it happened.
Thanks,
I
mom.
don't know. Yeah, but she was going through a lot at the time. Like it was just like my dad dipping out. She had like cancer, like cervical cancer. I think
Yeah.
that's what you
Mm-hmm.
call.
I've heard of it. Yep.
And then
Oh
like
shit.
somebody signed a will at birth because she was like, take him if I die.
Yeah.
And then the lady who signed that will died like a year later. This is what she tells me. I don't know how much of it is factual,
Let's bring her. Well, I have a special guest for you. Your mom's coming on right now.
but I actually told my mom I was gonna go live with you.
Uh-huh.
She's like, what do you mean? I had to explain it like 10 times
Oh, so
what
you get the
going live
concept?
means. Yeah, because she's not good at technology.
Yeah, I gotta give Only Human a fucking shout out. They're not a sponsor or anything, but they're this company on my route. They gave me this fucking jacket. It's like $50 or something.
That's clean. I like
Yeah,
it.
they have a. What's like their they have like a mission statement. Let me like I said, they're not a sponsor. I'm just doing this because they always give me shit. They
Yeah.
they're a community of good humans doing good things for good causes. We release a new line of apparel each month benefiting a nonprofit partner. For every sale, we donate 10% of gross sales to that month's cause. I don't know, but they're pretty cool. They gave me this hat. Well, not this hat, but I have another black hat like this. They gave me this jacket today just because we're tight and because I always have to go over there and pick up like shitloads of fucking shirts. They mail out like 166 packages a day, making my life living hell. They're pretty dope though. Can't wait to
Yeah.
get a sponsor though. Somebody sponsor me.
Alright, shout out to Only Human sponsor.
Nah, they're not sponsoring me. They're just cool people. And speaking of that, I gotta get on Spotify. I gotta go check that out after this. And
Like to keep the podcast and stuff.
yeah, well, I want to. Well, right now it's just here, Facebook, on YouTube. It's just my name. I'm just sticking with my name as the name of the podcast. My Facebook name, David the True King. So I'm just gonna stick with that because I couldn't come up with the name, and then why make it complicated? It's just my name, It is me
Yeah.
anyways. But yeah, no, I wanna go because I have all my previous podcasts still saved. I need to go to Spotify and see if it will let me like upload them there.
It
That
should.
way for people who don't want to watch, they just want to listen.
Yeah,
You know,
like when you were talking to your therapist one day, like
that's
I
not my
still look.
therapist. That's my friend.
Oh wait, you're because she's
She
Kelly,
just she
right?
just happens to be a therapist. Yeah, Melissa. Shout
Yeah.
out. We're doing a podcast Sunday about
Are you?
EDM, and mental health, so that should be fun. But anyways, continue.
Because I was listening to it because I still live at the same place, but there's a back way that leads directly to LA Fitness that I go to.
Hmm.
So I just had that on. I was just listening to you guys talk.
On YouTube or on Facebook?
You were live when I was listening.
Oh,
I
okay.
was I was just jogging to the gym.
Yeah, I think I might just to get more like awareness. I might just start streaming old episodes when I'm not streaming live, like an actual one like this.
Yeah,
Just to
that'd
replay
be
shit and just get my shit out there. And
yeah
you
for
know
sure.
what I mean?
I
I don't
support
want
it.
to. I don't want to pay and promote anything, but definitely need to figure out a way to get more people tuned in and stuff. I've been getting like between 300 and like 300 and 500 views, but that's about how many friends I have. So I mean, I guess people are tuning in a little bit,
Yeah, that's
but
still good. I mean, I would take that.
yeah, I don't really know what I'm looking for through this because this is just like a hobby. I just like to talk. I just want to talk about whatever.
No, it's like making people aware of stuff. You're doing good.
Yeah, that's why I did that. Well, it wasn't my idea, but that abortion one I did last week, or it was actually 2 weeks ago. But I got Facebook banned right before we were going live, so I had to wait a week to post it. But I know
Now,
abortion's controversial, but my friend Whitney recently had one, so she wanted to bring awareness to it and stuff. So I mean, that was interesting. I learned a bunch of shit. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to learn, engage people, see different ideas.
yeah, I've been with two girls who both had abortions, and they said like, you don't have to use protection, like because I had an abortion, I can't
What?
get pregnant.
That
There's
doesn't
some
that doesn't mean you can't get
no,
pregnant.
no.
That just means they
Well,
had an abortion, unless they had like issues or something and they
well,
damaged some shit.
that's what they would literally tell me. And I researched a little bit. I know it makes it harder to get like have a kid,
Yeah.
but I was just like, hey, mm.
I
I'm
don't know.
gonna
That's not what
do.
I've heard, man. That's abortion is just an abortion. I think that only happens if there's like damage.
There probably was thing. I
But
don't know why would they lie
well,
to
props
me.
to them for being open with you about it, though, because
Yeah, it was still like kind of a touchy subject. Like
yeah.
I was like, how do I feel about that? I don't know what to think.
Well, don't ever listen to a girl that says you can just nut in her, and it's risky,
Even
pal. It's
yeah,
risky.
yep.
Don't.
I guess I've been lucky.
Anytime I ever get with a girl, I'm always in the back of my head until I had my vasectomy a couple years ago. Before I was like, man, there's always a chance that something can fuck up and we can have a kid together. So I always took that into consideration. Like, I'm just gonna use protection on top of protection because I just
Yeah, no.
don't want any more kids and stuff, man. No matter what they tell you.
I mean, like even so, when I was with girl one, was never girl one.
Yeah.
I won't like I never use protection. Um, I
It's
actually
different
have a
though.
funny story.
I'll say it's different if you're with somebody for a long time because I mean you're
Yeah.
at that point you're planning on being together anyway, so you're committed. You're like whatever happens happens. Kind of the kid kind of factors in at that point. So yeah, if you're with girl one for a while, I would understand not using like protection.
Yeah, it's not like I'm hooking up with randoms and I'm like
Yeah,
not being safe.
exactly.
But like if with somebody for at least 3 months and then it gets more serious, and they give me the okay, like no, it's just, like you're good. I just haven't want to believe them. But I also, speaking of bisectomy, I went to a urologist
Uh-huh.
and like they test your sperm count because I was curious, like
Yeah, you have
why?
to after I got my procedure, it was quick, 20 minutes, and then you have to wait like 3 days. You have to jerk off a bunch because you got to get it all out of your system.
That's
So
okay. I'm good at that.
you, yeah, no, literally, you gotta. I think there was like a count. You had to jerk off like a shitload. It was like a lot of times.
Yeah, and
Basically, you're just emptying it. You still nut like after. It's just when you nut, there's no sperm inside of the ejaculate. So like after you get a vasectomy, you're still shooting loads. Everything's normal.
okay.
I don't.
Yeah,
I think a lot of guys don't realize that. I think that they think that once you get a vasectomy, that you're not shooting anything out anymore. No, you're still. I actually learned in your nut, only 2% of that is actual sperm. The rest
but
is the rest
is it
is the rest is
is
like
it
ejaculate. It just
okay?
it just helps the sperm get where it needs to go. Just think of like the sperm are lubed up. They're like in a spaceship. So now that's why the whole joke comes out that you're shooting blanks. You're shooting like this empty spaceship now. You're shooting this nut out, but there's no sperm in it. Make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So
Cause I went to just like get like tested kind of
Uh huh.
just to see what my sperm count is because I was like, no way that I've like came in this girl so many times
Yeah.
and she didn't get pregnant. And I guess I have a low sperm count.
Do they know why?
No, it might be just genetics. But
Oh man,
like
that
if I
sucks.
really want a kid, I think I can take medicine. Like there's stuff to
You can
help.
you can pump those numbers up or what?
That's basically what we said.
Are we drafting more boys into the army?
I mean, I don't have a kid, but
Do
maybe
you
when
want a kid or what? Is that on the menu?
uh, I need to take care of myself. So,
Okay, that's very responsible. That's yes, that's what I want to hear.
but end game, like when I'm comfortable with like my income and everything, like where I'm gonna stay,
Yeah,
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 you're up for it. You're up for being a baby daddy.
yeah. Like I'm gonna bless somebody with a 6'4" God.
Yeah, he's gonna be playing for who, the Golden State
Phoenix,
or
Phoenix Suns.
Phoenix Suns? Oh, you're a Phoenix Suns fan now.
Now,
I
yeah.
thought you were Golden State. You were always talking
I'm
about
both. I'm
you
both.
can't
I
be
love both.
what?
What?
Okay, well, who's
Like
your number one? Who's your number one? Your ride or die.
I'm born and raised in Phoenix, so the Suns.
Okay, so the Suns are your main team. It's okay, I understand, because with football, Raiders are my main team, and my backup team are the Steelers, because that was my.
They're not my backup team. I
They're
just
they're
like
my they're my
the
they're my Tata's team, so I like them. You know, when the Raiders are out, I start going for the Steelers.
But yeah, I like both. But like, yeah, born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona. So or Chandler, but yeah. If I had to be technical.
All right, whatever you say. I definitely don't want no more kids though. So I'm happy with my satisfied customer. Oh, and you know another beautiful thing is they're more better at reversing it now.
So
Like the
like you,
technology is better too. Before, if you got one and you reversed it, it was like you really crippled your chances on having kids. Like it really fucked you up. You know, like it just lowered it if they reversed it. Now it's like better. Like once they reconnect it, you're you do okay. Like you can. There's still a good chance that you can have a kid.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
good.
dope. And my insurance covered it all the way, 100.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, your insurance is probably better than mine.
Blue Cross. I have the federal Blue Cross Blue Shield, but yeah, maybe the regular one is good. I don't fucking know, man. Everyone should work at the post office. We need people.
I did, but you know how that went. It was just like I was getting told I should have just went to you right away and asked you
Yeah,
questions.
you should have hit me up. I could have told you everything. Anytime there's something with the post office, you just go to your union steward. They're like your lawyers.
Yeah, like I was like that, like
Even if you're a
I,
rural carrier, doesn't matter.
I was like an assistant or how, I
Yeah, they
forget
call
what
you
they call it.
city carrier assistants, CCAs.
Yeah,
They've had various names over the years. It was damn, what was it? Um,
I can't hear you. Never mind. You're good.
you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It just like
Did it
lagged,
cut
I
out?
think. Yeah, for a little bit, but you're good.
Uh, what was? Oh yeah, the fucking acronyms. I don't know why they changed them so much. I guess it's every time we have a.
Shout out to your iPhone.
Katie was texting me. She was like, "Are your comments on?" I was like, "Yeah, I see your comments. I'm just engaged in this conversation."
I don't have it open actually.
Did you share it?
Oh, did it? It didn't load still.
No, it should be. It's because as soon as we go live, it takes like a minute. Because
No,
there's
it's
like
still. I'm on your David Avocado
no
profile.
on the other one, not the cat one, my regular one.
Oh.
I just told you. I just used that one because that's the one that my son uses. It's the one that's on this computer. So instead of switching accounts, I just hit you
I
up to that one.
got you. I shared it.
But yeah, you should have just hit me up because you still have rights no matter what you are in the post office. They'll always represent you.
Yeah, I mean that would. Well, I don't know how it works with the thing that happened.
They just got a new contract. They're about to change the name again. They're going back to like PTFs or something. What I was when I started, which is pretty good for them because you start out with benefits right away
Really? That's
versus having to
good.
wait a year. It's more attractive, I think. Higher pay too. I think it's going back to like $20 an hour or something.
Yeah, that's awesome. I just like. I don't know if I could ever reapply because, or I have to wait because the thing I don't want to say.
Oh, that's the stuff you went through.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably. Well, as a carrier, yeah, but you could be a clerk probably.
Oh, just like the people at the post office
Yeah, the
won't
ones that
be
work inside because they're not
driving.
yeah, they're not driving or anything. So I don't want to say it, but
But it was
pretty sure people are gonna figure it out. But
the real ones. I already told a lot of them. The real ones
I
don't.
I went through that same situation, fam. I was upset about it in the beginning. I was all beating
It
myself
is.
up over, it, but it is what it is. Everyone makes mistakes, so shit just
Yeah.
happens. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely ways around it. So you don't have to be like that. Honestly, I would prefer to be working inside. Fuck being out in this heat.
Yeah. Like no. Like all right. Brings me to the weather.
Yeah,
Like all these people are like they live in Arizona. They're like, oh, I'm freezing. It's so cold. I'm like,
like Texas. Damn, Texas is getting fucked right now.
yeah, it's getting like aside from the whole COVID stuff, it is.
Yeah, I saw one of my friends. She moved over there, and she's one of the ones where like they had to turn off their power. Like they have power, but they had to turn it off because
Yeah,
the
I
rates
heard
are like
about
so
that.
high. They were gonna get charged like $10,000 for
Dang.
like a day's use. Like even the companies are telling them that they need to switch service providers because I don't really understand the reasoning why. I just know the rates are going high. I think just because there's a catastrophe and the way
Yeah.
it all operates, but it's basically like $9,000 a day if you stay with them. So I
Sheesh.
think they rack their bill up to like 2K for like 2 hours,
For 2 hours?
they had turned it off. Yeah, because
I was looking at it on like my Twitter like what's happening feed.
yeah,
I'm like two
I love
months.
Twitter for that too because you get that shit raw right away.
Yeah, it's like Fox News without the bullshit propaganda and stuff.
Yeah, you just see what's trending, or like I mainly get on there for UFO Twitter. I discovered that like 3 months ago, and that shit's legit. So that's the only reason I get on there. Before I tried to get on Twitter just to socialize and whatnot like Facebook, but I don't know. I don't have that many friends on there, and it's just
I don't.
I don't get that much engagement. I think I have like maybe 100 followers, maybe.
I have like
At
five
at
followers.
Godsith for anybody who wants to follow me. It's like,
Shout out to that guy.
what's yours? Beef in your taco?
No, got beef in your taco.
Got beef in your taco. That's yours, yeah. But yeah,
Uh,
I just don't get engagement for some reason on there. I don't know
no,
what the
I'm
fuck.
there literally to watch like video game streamers that I like
Lulu Lovely. Damn, she's so bad.
and
What? Tell me she's not. Have you seen her?
I I know who she is.
She cute, no?
Yes, she hot as
You
hell.
you
What's
you
up?
hesitated. You gave me some side eye
Now
there.
you're making me blush.
Oh, she's pretty cute. I only watched her because I got back into Apex. She's actually the reason I got back in. I was like, damn, this bitch is fucking killing it.
Yeah,
It's time for me to ascend the rank and put her in her place.
did I ever show you like remember I was telling you about the streamer who gave me like a bundle that I won? Like
Um.
a Hearthstone bundle.
Oh wait, I
I,
think you mentioned
I
that.
never actually showed you what she looks like, but she's so cute.
I mean, there a lot of them. Oh, the popular ones are always cute. That's part of why they're
Well, she
popular. But I mean, this girl's actually really good. But there's some
yeah,
of them.
she's really good too.
I
She's not
guess
just
I'm discriminating or I'm being mean.
I
They
know
do
I
have
was gonna
skills. They
I
do
didn't
have
know
skills.
I
Because
didn't
nobody
want
just
to
wants to. Well, nobody just wants to watch some boring ass cute girl. Like you could do that anywhere, I guess.
what have you been to Twitch just chatting? That's all they watch.
Well, that's just chatting. That's just like this. I mean,
It's like watching. I literally like tune in. I don't really watch.
that's different. See, that's something where being cute helps you. Gaming's
Yeah,
different. Like us gamers, like we want to learn. Like we want to see something to make us better. So
yeah,
like all the girls I follow, like like that Lulu girl, they're fucking good. She's like an apex predator. So
yeah. I follow maybe one streamer like that plays
Mhm.
Hearthstone. Hearthstone, however.
You still playing that? Fuck.
My friend is doing really good and he wants me to play, so
You were supposed to
I
show
am.
me and you never did. Thanks a lot. Just want to say thanks.
Well, we can just
It's
zoom.
cool if
I'll
you
show
scare.
you. Well, it's like card games. It's hard to just like jump into.
How come that game's popular and something like Pokemon Digital or something didn't take off?
It's just the best like online card game, I think.
Have
It's
you ever
better
played
than
fucking
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Gwent
I heard about it
from
and
fucking The
like
Witcher? That game's pretty dope.
the something Ruterra, but nothing takes off like Hearthstone. Like
Who
Hearthstone
made that? That's a
has,
Blizzard game, huh?
Yeah, it's a Blizzard game, sadly.
Hmm.
They have tournaments that pay out. So right now, if I try harded and I finish top 30,
Uh-huh.
I guaranteed make $850 just to attend a tournament, even if I bail on it.
Damn, why don't you do that? What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. It's just like there's a reason there's a hole in my wall. It's I get so salty. I'm just a
Well, that
try hard.
just see that as, you're gonna have to get challenges to make yourself better. Right now, I'm getting my ass beat on Apex. I started at bronze. I barely made it to silver. I used to be super fucking good because I started playing season 1, season 2. It's I think maybe a little bit of season 3, and then I stopped. And now it's season 8, and I'm getting fucking wrecked, like left and right. Like, I understand
Like,
your
do you
frustration, but
play by yourself or like
my
playing
boy, my
team?
boy Link, he's diamond rank. He's pretty much almost Apex Predator. He has been in the past. He said he's been carrying me a little bit, but I got to get down with the fluidity again, like strafing and shooting and just getting familiar with the map because the map changes and shit over time.
What console do you play on?
Right now PS5. Loves using my Xbox account, and then I also have a PC account. PC's really where I want to play, but I can't get the fucking parts to rebuild my PC. I want to get that 3080 or a Radeon,
Is
but they're sold out everywhere, man.
No, yeah, I was just talking to my friend. Is it the Nvidia one that's like
Yeah,
sold out?
all of them are sold out. There's Nvidia. I mean, pretty much almost all parts, even like the cards that are ranked underneath that, like the less powerful ones, even those are selling out. Like, there's literally nothing.
Yeah, I was talking to my friend like literally last night about like trying to find Nvidia, but they're going. If you do find one, it's like almost 3K
Yeah, I'm
just
not
for a
trying to
video
pay.
card.
Yeah, I'm not trying to pay those
Like
fucking.
trying to pay for a car.
They're like 500-600 bucks on their own. Like, I'm not paying.
Yeah,
Paying
it's
anything
crazy.
extra. They just need to figure out a way to pump up this production and.
That's how the PS5 is. Like right now, I'm still trying to get one, but I'm not gonna spend $1,000 on the PS5.
Yeah, I got lucky. I don't know how. I had no idea. I mean, no problem securing one. For pre-orders and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't pre-order because I didn't think it was gonna be this crazy.
I got it through Target. I just went right through and got lucky, I guess, because it's definitely a fucking problem.
My friend Cody, he went through Walmart, and I guess Walmart had them exactly at 7 p.m. every time,
Oh, really?
and then he just picked it up.
There is this
But
guy on Twitter. I think his name's Wario something. He's really good at that's all he does is he just posts updates of like shit that's sold out, like gaming wise. Like he was always posting like, oh, Costco has them. Go here. Here's the link. Walmart has them here tomorrow at 9. Blah blah blah. He's really good. He honestly is what helped me get my Xbox because I had a little bit of problems getting that.
okay, yeah, Cody just like kind of winged it, or he was getting updates. But yeah. So I didn't think that it was gonna be this bad. It's probably gonna be a couple more months.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
It's okay.
That's what I was hearing. I heard a couple months ago when these first came out that we weren't going to see better numbers on cards until next month, like March. But I bet they're going to sell out again because all these bots are buying them up to fucking Bitcoin mine and all that shit.
Yeah, like mining that way too.
Yeah, fucking dickheads.
Yeah,
Just
I
want
tried.
one card. Fuck, I actually want to play games.
Yeah. Bitcoin is crazy. Do you see how much is that?
Last time I checked, it was when Elon bought all that Bitcoin. It went up to like 44 or something like
It's
that.
at 51,000 right
It's
now.
at 51 now. Fuck
Yes.
me.
Yeah, I just checked it and I just like to cry when I look at it because I could have had one Bitcoin.
Dude, man.
Yeah, it's Carissa making me broke.
um,
Oh crap, I did. Oops. Never mind.
that's
Nobody
okay.
heard
You didn't
that.
say nothing. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I wish I could have got into the Bitcoin game. I don't see it ever coming back down. If it drops anything, it's probably gonna go maybe 20K. 20K is gonna be the new low.
That's like, yeah. But it's just like harder to mine it and stuff. That's why people are buying. I'm assuming that's why they're buying all these expensive video cards.
Yeah, I'm seeing people who have like fucking 6, 7 cards in their machines.
Yeah, it gets crazy. Like people will have warehouses of miners that all they do is mine for you.
That's fucking crazy. And they're making
R-
money though,
uh,
right? I mean,
Yeah, Well, their electric bill is probably nuts. I have free like utilities included where I live, so it was like kind of ideal for me
That's what I
to
always
set up
heard. The
more of them.
electric, like, it's not worth it unless you're like making more than the electric you're spending, right?
Yeah, and then my utility is instantly included into my rent.
Yeah. So somebody like you, it makes sense to do that because it's free.
Yeah, and that's it. It did make sense, but I sold all of them because me.
Yeah.
But I had
Sucks.
like two, like Ronnie, like knows a ton about crypto stuff,
Yeah, he
and he
does.
helped me. So he was helping me a lot,
Yeah.
but I sold all of them.
Do you have to
I
fuck
had to.
when you're mining? Is it dedicated to a specific type of crypto, or is it like all of them? Like,
You set it up through like at least this is how like I think Coinbase,
mm-hmm.
if you heard of that.
Yeah.
It just you have to like kind of configure it to what crypto you want.
Yeah.
I
Okay. So you can
think.
kind of pick one.
Yeah.
So why even go Bitcoin now? Why don't you pick one of the smaller ones? Like, what's that? ETH.
No, I haven't mined anything.
Oh. Well, yeah, I can't get parts.
Yeah, I mean I can invest in like the machines, but I don't know.
Has
I don't
any
want to
are
like
people
mine.
selling like Bitcoin mining machines,
Yeah, they
like
always
pre-builts
are.
and
Like
shit?
yeah, if you look on Craigslist
Are
or
they
OfferUp,
overpriced like gaming PCs too?
it's probably super overpriced because everyone's
Everybody wants to get in on
like
that shit.
they wanna what do you call it? They wanna because when the price just like Dogecoin's like buy and dump.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
I'm still invested.
You're
It'll
still in
probably
it?
show
You
me.
haven't sold?
I mean, I'm only negative $6, so
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
gonna
the.
let it ride.
All right. Well, you need to sell next time you're in the profit. I don't see it going. Hopefully, Elon tweets about it some more. But
Oh yeah, you definitely need to tweet about it a little bit more.
I don't even know
'Cause
if that's gonna help though, because he's tweeted so much about it that
but
I would say
I don't
the
know.
wave's over already.
If I lose the money, I only put like $50. I did it for a meme. So if I lose the whole $50,
Yeah. Well, that's what they say. Only put in what you're willing to lose.
yeah. But like if it goes to 2 cents, I'm gonna just spend everything I have invested and buy it like as much as I can.
I don't know. Why? I wouldn't put money if it goes down.
Like if it's only $50, that's how I'm looking at it. That's my way of being sad but not sad.
Oh, I guess. I don't know. I just don't see it ever going like up. Like definitely never gonna hit $1. That's for sure. Did it even hit 10 cents? No, huh?
No, it went to I think 8 cents was the most it ever went to.
Yeah. See, I think that's it. I think that's all
But
it got,
like,
Chief.
but like people, it was basically free money, and then it
Yeah,
became more than a
if you got
nickel.
in the beginning when it was super low,
I
like
didn't
I
know
got in
about
at
it.
I got in at two cents because I'm on Reddit, so
I
I
got
was
in at
seeing I was already seeing
6.
like shit from the Wall Street boys when they were trying to do like the GameStop stuff. So I was like,
How did the GameStop stuff work for you, or because you got in on
I
it,
didn't
right?
I didn't get in on GameStop, no.
Or
I
AMC?
I got in on AMC. I'm sitting on that. I'm waiting. That's long term for me. They were
Okay.
pre-COVID. They went up to almost $30 an hour. They actually just had the fucking committee today. They had to testify and stuff over all that just
Oh,
today
because of like Robin
because
Hood
Robin
and
Hood trying to
stuff.
fuck everybody over.
They did fuck it. It was
Yeah.
like,
So the first one was earlier today. It was on like at like 4 o'clock. He was watching AOC and everybody grill that dude live. But yeah, I mean, there's some people who made money. You just have to get in really early.
yeah, I know like two people who got you know how you get a free stock when you sign up?
Yeah.
They had just gotten free GameStop stocks, like their first stock
Oh yeah, well
was,
probably because back then it was like $5.
yeah, maybe,
It
yeah,
was a
less.
cheapie. It was a cheapie, so they made out on that. Damn, especially if they sold when it was like almost $500.
Yeah,
That shit went way
like
up.
nobody expected Reddit to destroy Wall Street.
Don't ever count the Reddit sleuths out, man. That's all they do is sit there all day, calculate numbers, and they like to be right.
Yeah, I don't really go to Reddit, but I should
Reddit's fucking
start.
lit, dude. It's like Twitter. Like it's dope too because it's like anonymous. Like you just have your screen name. There's no like picture. Well, now they just add a little profile things, but it's pretty anonymous. Like there's no way to say who you are unless now you have a picture up or you say who you are. Other than that, it's just just a little name, a little username.
Yeah. All right. I need.
And there's a subreddit for literally everything. You can start a subreddit
Yeah.
for yourself if you wanted to.
That's what I was. I usually went to subreddit whenever I would be like curious about like investing or literally anything. Sometimes
Yeah,
I just don't use it enough, I guess.
it's pretty dope. I just like I have like my favorite spots that I go to, but it's good to just
There's
scroll
some
through
weird
like the
subreddits.
all section shows you like all the different types of subreddits that there are, and you can just follow like whatever one you want to, and it'll like customize your feed kind of to show you like the stuff
Yeah.
from whatever you're interested in. And it's pretty dope. Good place for news, and I don't know. It's pretty dope.
Yeah. If it's good for news, because I'm not gonna watch the actual
Yeah, it has its own news section, and, but it's not like Twitter though. Twitter's like fucking free. Like,
news.
well, it's mostly free, but
Yeah. No, I didn't even know you could see porn on Twitter, and I was like,
yeah,
what?
there's a lot of good porn on Reddit too. I'll be scrolling like I said. If you go to the all section, that literally it just randomly pops up whatever's popular, and you'll just be scrolling. And if there's like a super hot chick that posted like her tits or something, of course that's gonna have like a lot of like likes. They call it upvotes, but it's basically like a like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it like the algorithm puts popular stuff on the front first, you know. So
Yeah.
there's like randomly you'll see like just naked girls or like people having sex, because there's just porn on there. They have different. There's like I don't even know how many. There's a shitload of like porn on Reddit. It's obvious when you're scrolling through it.
That's the last thing I need to watch a lot of.
And then speaking of porn, I'm doing a podcast on porn in
What?
2 weeks
Wait,
with my
when?
therapist friend.
Alright.
Yeah.
What about?
What about? She
Like-
wants to talk about like, from what I understand, they wanted to talk about like the taboo nature that some people like. Why do people like step porn? Like when it's like stepbrother and stepsister, you know,
But they're
or
not
like
actually.
yeah, well yeah, but in the porn it's
Yeah.
you know like the story is that
Wait, I feel like I'm being attacked.
no, well, I guess that's from my understanding. I mean, I guess I'll find out when we actually do the podcast. But that's what she suggested to me, that they were interested in talking about what goes through. Because I mean, she's a therapist, so she studies people, and I guess it's kind of interesting. I'd like to know why people are into that porn, like
Well, why are you into?
huh?
Why are you into?
I'm not into it.
Well, me either.
I'm just saying, like,
No,
I mean, I'm not gonna knock anybody who. I mean, it's
I don't know.
it's like a movie. I mean, it's fake, but it's
I
just
could.
it's just weird to. It's just weird that people would jerk off to like their like
I mean,
stepbrother, whatever hooking
it
up.
really.
Like, it's
so
weird the idea, but I mean, like, I don't know.
It's
Like,
because it's taboo. Is it? Alright,
yeah,
but
it's
like,
taboo.
um,
But also, like, I don't want to knock somebody for what they're into, because there's lots of weird fetishes out there. I mean, you hear about people liking feet and like
Oh.
like all kinds of shit, sniffing underwear. Like, I'm just curious to understand if she has any knowledge of like where that comes from in your head. Like, is there some kind of childhood trauma? I think that's what she wants to explore.
yeah, like I mean, I like that. I like bratty sis, like, but only because I thought the girl was cute and like the girl.
Yeah, well, you know what I was gonna say too is the thing that sucks is when you do go look at porn, a lot of it is like that stuff, like not by choice. Like, it's not like you're going to go look for it. It's just like that's what everything is these days. I don't understand why.
Like you find somebody attractive. and
Yeah, they like
like,
you can't help it that like say you have a favorite porn star. I'm assuming at various points in her career, she's gonna do every type of porn. She's gonna do the family porn like this, the step stuff. She's gonna do like all the other weird things. It's just that's your favorite porn star. That doesn't mean that you are into that. You're just like her.
No, that's basically like you. I don't know if you're my therapist now, but that's exactly what happened.
But I
I just
mean,
saw
but I
one
mean, is
girl.
anybody gonna believe you when you say that? You know what I'm saying? Like if you were to
I
openly
usually
say like, oh yeah, check out this stepsister porn where the brother fucks his sister, people are gonna be like, damn, he low key wants to fuck his sister or something, not realizing that you really just think that the girl's hot. It's just she happens to be playing that role.
Yeah, it's like she's just an actor. Like what
Yeah.
am I supposed to say?
Yeah, exactly. It's
But
a tricky situation. So you tune in for that one. Maybe you'll.
that would be fun.
That's not for 2 weeks though. So
You should let me join the call.
If you want to. I mean, if you're willing to put yourself out there, I'm more than willing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down because it's an interesting concept, and I have like
All right.
my opinions that you just kind of.
I'll see if she wants to include you. I'll tell her that you're a chronic masturbator and.
I'm not a cookie cutter porn addict.
Well, I don't know.
I haven't decided either.
Yeah, I mean, hey, porn's healthy. Fuck it.
Well, you should know it because it's healthy for your prostate.
Yeah, doesn't it
I
like
heard.
release like dopamine in your head or something? Or
I definitely feel good.
I mean, everyone
And
feels
then
good
I
after they
like,
have sex, so I'm pretty sure
and,
something's.
and then I like, all right, what is this Drake song like? As soon as I come to my senses.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, that's what they say before you make like any major decisions or you're gonna do something with a girl, you jerk off before. That way you get that post nut clarity.
I thought that was just so you last longer.
I mean that too. I want to see him struggle a little bit. There's we're revealing too many secrets. Shh.
It's okay. It's funny. But yeah, I've done that. Like, I've done all. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure most people have at some point. They just won't admit it. They wouldn't admit something like that, because it's.
Nope. Because it's like kind of awkward.
It's a little awkward, yeah, but.
It's only awkward if you make it awkward, right?
Right. All right. Next subject. So you wanted to talk about dreams.
Well, let's go.
Let's jump into it.
We're going.
Let's segue. This is a perfect segue. Porn to dreams. This is how we do this shit on this show, baby. We go in fucking raw.
All right. Because I always.
What made you want to talk about dreams? Like I don't know if you know this, but I am like obsessed with dreams. I keep a dream log. Like I'm just fascinated with the concept of like what is a dream, understanding it. Are there hidden?
When you say you have a log, is that like you wake up from a dream, write it down?
Yeah, well, not write it down, but well, actually, yeah, I used to write them down in a journal. Now I just keep them on my phone.
Okay,
and I just write. My dreams are very vivid. I've never had lucid dreams where like I'm aware that I'm in a dream, at least as far as I remember. But I have very lucid ones where I remember like incredible details. Like I'm just very, very detailed.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you like, because mine might be different from you. Like my dreams. You know how people say like say I was talking about like hamburgers. I'm supposed to dream about hamburger. You talk about, or you dream about what happened. No,
what's on your mind? No.
Yeah, what's on your mind? Mine are absolutely all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
But if I sleep on my back, no matter what, and I usually sleep on my side, I have a lucid dream.
Oh, really? So you've tested this out?
Guaranteed on my back. Yeah.
I've never had a lucid dream. I'd like to experience that though, to see what it's like. To
as
be
long as
aware that you're in a dream, like, can you control things? Can you make things like
Okay.
pop into existence?
So I don't know how I had them so much I ended up being able to like control them. So say like
Yeah.
you're scared of something, like maybe I'm just gonna say demon,
Uh-huh.
and then you're able to fight back. It's almost like being at a VR game.
Yeah. So you can make like a sword appear in your hand or
Yeah,
something.
you can just do that, and then like the actual
That's
knife
pretty dope.
strings.
How do you do that though? In the dream, are you just thinking like, I want a sword in my hand?
It's really hard to explain, but like I know my eye will be like twitching, and that's when I start controlling it. Yeah, I go into super deep REM.
Yeah, REM sleep.
Yeah. And then, like, even though, like, the night streams are really fun, like, shout out to my Cyrus, I had sex with her, but...
Did you? You had a dream when you had sex with her?
Yeah.
All
like,
right.
the happy dreams are so fun, though. But you wake up exhausted. It feels like you had no sleep.
Okay.
Like, I would sleep
I've had sex dreams too, but I've woken up feeling really good, not exhausted.
Because, like, well, that's why these dreams are different. I don't know. At least that's my experience.
I had a dream Kristen Bell was my girlfriend one time. That was pretty cool.
Shout out to Veronica Mars.
Yeah, that girl.
Wait, is that her?
Yeah, that's her. I don't know. Oh, you know why? I couldn't figure it out, but then I realized it was because I I had went to go watch Frozen, and I didn't know she was in the movie, but I think my brain subconsciously recognized her voice and put her in the dream. And then I kept thinking, like, why would I dream about Kristen Bell? Like, I've never watched anything from her. Then I just happened to look up the Frozen cast, and she's the voice of one of like the sisters or something.
I never knew
So
that.
that's pretty crazy. Yeah, I was like, damn, this is crazy. Like my brain was able to put that together without me knowing it.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I mean, that's good.
what? But okay, but
Respect.
so
Thank you.
what do you think? What do you think dreams are though? Do you think there's something that our mind makes up? Is there something more to
Um,
it?
so even when like I haven't drank for like a week or smoked or did anything, I still have the weirdest dreams. I'm still like learning.
Yeah,
But I want to go into sleep paralysis because
I
that's the
hear that's
worst.
scary.
Oh, it's the worst.
You
My
ever see the like the demons or the witch or whatever the fuck is?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, story time.
Okay, I'm listening.
So I went to a camping rave. I probably told you this, but I don't know if you remember. And I took too much Molly,
Mm-hmm.
like way too much. And I came home and I was sleeping, and I had brain zaps and then sleep paralysis.
The fuck are
Where
brain
anytime,
zaps?
uh, it's exactly like uh, it like feels like somebody's like putting
Mm-hmm.
a lightning bolt into your head, like over and over and over. That's exactly what it felt like. Like I almost wanted to go to the hospital, but I was like,
Okay.
I don't want them to know that I'm on stuff.
Yeah.
But it with that came sleep paralysis. Every time I would fall asleep, there would be like a demon above me, and it's like you're screaming. I don't know if you can see my hand. It's like you're screaming, but you can't move. You're just staring at it.
Yeah.
It's so
You're screaming
scary.
inside.
And heaven 7 times.
What is it doing? Is it just like looking at you, or
It's just looking at you, but it's like looking
it's all
straight into
ugly?
the eyes of the ring girl.
Oh shit!
It's just like terrifying.
Is
And
it
it
like
happened over and over and
so? It just
over.
looks at you. It's not like talking to you. It just looks ugly and
I didn't hear voices, but it just looked at me, and I would be there screaming inside,
and then what? You just snap out of it on your own, or
it's like I don't know if you like
I've never had it.
when
So.
you have like nightmares,
Mhm.
like a bad dream, you have to like move kind of to wake yourself up. And I did that over and over and over, and then I was just like scared to go to sleep. And I googled a little bit of it, and you're not supposed to be like going to sleep right away. You should put light on.
My therapist told me the opposite. She says that because she always asks me like how I'm sleeping, and she's like, you're not supposed to be like on your phone or have bright lights. Like, 'cause there's been studies, and that's why I think iPhones have like a sleep mode where like
No,
you
they
you
do.
you
They
set like a
have
bedtime and it starts like lowering the brightness of your phone.
That's exactly what I always do.
Yeah,
I
so
have to.
you're not supposed to be like watching TV. You're supposed to like sit in the dark and kind of just it sounds weird, but you're just supposed to sit in the dark and like kind of just wind down, you know?
Yeah, it's just I do that, and then I end up having nightmares. But
Yeah.
I try. Also, I can lay like asleep for like hours. I'll just be laying there, and I'm not falling asleep,
Speaking
so
of
I get bored.
speaking of nightmares, so okay, I'll tell you a little bit about my dream experience. It's gonna sound very serial killer of me. I have a theory for why it happens, but I don't want to say it publicly yet because it's very out,
Always message me.
it's very out there. Yeah, maybe I'll tell you after the show or something. But I want to say I have evidence, but I don't have it anymore. My mom has it for why I think I dream this way. But anyways, from like the age of like 5 to I want to say it's about I don't know 6 months ago, maybe almost a year. All I had were what I guess you would consider nightmares. Like 90% of my dreams were just dreams where something bad's happening, like I'm dying or I'm killing somebody or something like that. Just something bad. Just you know what I mean. You know how like to other people like it's rare that you have like a nightmare like every once in a while. For me, that's like mostly my dreams. It was more rare for me to have like a fucking weird dream where I'm like flying or something. You know what I mean? Picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, so I don't understand why, but it's been that way since I was like 5. And I remember I drew a picture. I remember there's always this one from kindergarten that I remember because I remember it scared my mom. We're like, I drew it, and I remember we were like in the classroom, and like there was like raptors came. It might have been because the Jurassic Park movie came out around that time. Maybe I don't remember. I gotta match up what year that was, but I remember I drew like dinosaurs like fucking killing all the kids and like ripping body parts apart and drawing blood. I was like in kindergarten, so like this little kid, she thought something was wrong with me, but
Yeah,
um,
no, it's okay.
I just
Like,
it was just very normal for me to have nightmares. I remember this other dream I had too. I don't know why it sticks with me, but I remember being it was like raining. I was like it was kind of like an abandoned warehouse. I remember there was like spikes like sticking out of the ground, like I guess kind of like maybe used to impale people or something. And it was like a saw house. Like I remember there was like traps and shit through it, and people like I was walking through it with people I didn't know, and people were just getting killed certain ways and just weird violent shit like that. Those are like my normal dreams that I would have for. I'm 33 now, since 5 years old. I mean, you do the math.
yeah, no, I mean, I've had some really violent dreams too, like where I wake up laughing after
Goddamn, what are you, the
hurting
Joker?
something. Well, shout to my room, and maybe that's not helping. But I'll like hurt somebody that I loved at some point, grow this number,
Yeah,
and then I wake up laughing. Like it's so weird to wake up like I'm literally just laughing, and I'm like,
yeah.
where is she?
Make-
Shout out to Batman. But no,
well,
it's like dreams are just I'll never
where do you think they
I'll
come
never
from, though?
I don't know because like whatever. So maybe because I took too many rolls, like I rolled too much. Maybe
Hmm.
that's why my
You think you're rolling induced dreams? But I mean, you
yeah,
don't
like it
roll all the
messed up
time,
my.
though.
No, I mean it might have done like
Permanent
brain
damage
stuff.
or something.
Yeah, like it didn't like mess me up, but it
Yeah.
mental like it
It
made
might
me
have changed
doubt.
like your brain chemistry or something.
Yeah, something like that's all I can go off. Other than that, I don't want to say the word. So
What?
I don't know. No, I can't say it.
Is it a bad word?
It's the R word.
R-E-T?
R-E.
What?
I'm just gonna stop at R-E.
Okay, well, anyway, so my theory for dreams, I think I've always thought that they were like maybe the multiverse is real, and when you sleep, you somehow get like connected to another version of yourself in a parallel universe, you know, and then maybe you're getting a glimpse of just another you in another universe living a different life. Because I mean, when you think about the multiverse, it's literally infinite, so literally anything is possible. Anything and everything is possible. So when you're having random dreams, like
It might be
it
me
might
in
just
like
be
another.
yeah, just you're just getting a glimpse of yourself in another universe. You know what I mean? Like it's just some
Yeah,
random
I mean,
connection.
I 100% know what you. That makes like a lot of
And
sense.
ironically, there was like a fucking article that came out like not too long ago where some physicists like proposed that idea. But I mean, I don't know how the fuck you prove that. I honestly wish I could have like went into a field of study like that was my career to figure out dreams, but I don't know if there's any money in that.
There's no money in
Yeah,
that, I don't
probably not.
think.
I don't think so. I don't know if people really want to know about dreams that bad.
I would be a student,
Yeah.
but like I don't like aside from you right now, like I don't really tell people about dreams because they just think I'm crazy when I explain.
I don't either. I'll tell somebody like if I'm close with them and like I had a dream about them. Like there was this girl I used to talk to, and I would always have dreams about her. So I would be like, "Yo, had this weird dream, not sexual or anything, but here's this
I mean,
dream."
I won't lie. I had dreams about exes, and then
Yeah, I've had dreams
like
about various friends.
and I would wake up because they were so vivid, like
Mm,
lucid almost.
yeah.
And then I'm like, I wake up and I'm just like, oh, where are you? I'm like,
Have you ever had like repeated dreams?
no, like dreams aren't consistent. If like, it could be I'm dreaming about a clown,
Yeah.
It might be because of everything in my room.
Yeah, because of the Joker or something.
Even though like, but um, it's always like if it's a scary dream, it's always something different. It's always something like a parent dying
Uh-huh.
on me. Like it doesn't have to be like Chucky's stabbing me. Chucky, hate Chucky.
When I was little, I
It's
had
a
a fear of Chucky.
no, I did too. It was the worst. I still kind of hate Chucky.
I know. I got over. He's pretty cool now.
I don't trust anyone above my knees. I don't like gnomes either.
Gnomes either?
No, shout out to lawn gnomes.
Yeah.
No, I hate lawn gnomes.
That's hilarious. I could. Wasn't there a fucking Goosebumps where the gnomes
Yes,
came alive?
Goosebumps. The gnomes scared me. I
Was
was
there?
little.
Damn. I'm trying to remember it, but I can't really remember it. But I feel like
Yeah, it was Goosebumps.
Damn, that show was ahead of its time. Real
I
good
love Goosebumps.
quality.
And yeah, and then like Are You Afraid of the Dark? It's pretty good. Like the new one.
I
The
think
new rendition.
I remember it. There's a they
New,
brought it back.
Yeah, they brought it back.
What?
Check it out. It's good.
It was Nickelodeon, right?
It was with like the picture was like with the lighter.
Yeah.
It's
Is it still Nickelodeon
midnight.
or is it different now?
No, it's on Netflix, I think.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. I'm gonna look that up. Is it still like a kid show or is it?
It's a lot darker than it used to be. So it's good. I enjoyed it.
Damn, I'm gonna have to peep that. I didn't know it was.
Yeah. Like the Janelle told me about it. She's the only reason I know that
Yeah.
they actually made a remake.
Damn, I must have missed that. I know they brought back Unsolved Mysteries. That shit's lit.
Oh, don't start with Unsolved Mysteries.
Man, I fucking
guess
love
I'll watch
Unsolved.
that.
I love Unsolved Mysteries. They have some really good ones in there too. Like they did a
Yeah.
really good job. They actually just, I think they just did a new season because I remember watching a couple more, like, I don't know, a couple months ago.
Yeah,
Some
I
weird
used
shit.
to watch that when I had cable. Now I just stream everything. Legally,
Wait, what?
I stream stuff. Everything's
you
legal
don't.
when I stream it.
Wrong. I don't.
Why do you need cable when you have the internet?
Yeah, I don't understand either. Well, I was using Kodi for a while, but it stopped working. I don't understand why. I even like deleted it and re-downloaded it, and did it all over again. It still wasn't working.
I can send you like some links to really good sites that have everything, and they come out a day sooner.
Just regular sites, like just www. dot.
No legal sites.
Oh, okay. Talking Pirate Bay or something.
No, they're just streaming sites, like really
okay.
good ones.
All right, yeah, send them to me now. Cause I fucking hate buying all this shit. Like I got HBO Max because I wanted to watch Wonder Woman. That shit was whack as fuck.
Was it not good? Cause
It was terrible.
was it?
Well, it
I
wasn't
haven't-
terrible, but it just wasn't good. Like it was missing something. Like I liked the first Wonder Woman,
Yeah, it
but
was
in
really
this one, like it was silly watching her run like really fast. Like the way they did it, like she just looked really awkward. And
I
like
haven't-
flying through the air with her whip and the lightning, like that was kind of silly too. And
I downloaded it, so it's not worthwhile. I
And
said
then-
like I thought she was like super cute.
yeah, she's
Like-
super cute, but I want a fucking good show. Like I'm
Yeah.
looking past the looks. Like they can get any cute girl. Like I want Gal Gadot is bad as fuck, but like and honestly, her acting. It wasn't her acting. It was the story that they told. The story was lame.
Yeah, I saw like I was looking around Tomatoes and they got like really bad reviews, but
They're already
um,
and now they're already trying to fast track Wonder Woman 3. Like I don't understand. DC just
already-
I don't understand why DC does so bad with their movies. I'm not a big DC head, but like I just don't
I,
understand.
So I was talking to Michael like through Facebook the other day,
Uh-huh.
and he was saying how every Superman movie, just because Superman is gonna get trashed, but the best DC movie, they let me down, but it's The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. That's what Bane, right?
No, that's with Heath Ledger before he OD'd on sleeping pills.
Oh, that's the Dark Knight. I thought the Dark Knight was with Bane.
No, that's The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, whatever.
I'm just the Batman nerd.
I get you. No, that's cool. Who's your favorite Batman though?
My favorite Batman.
Michael Keaton, hands down.
Well, he was in The Dark Knight. Christian Bale.
No,
Because
I
he
said
was
Michael
in, like-
Keaton. Wait, he was what? Say that again.
Christian Bale was in The Dark Knight, and that's one of my favorite movies. Period.
Okay, so Christian Bale's your favorite Batman?
Yeah. Even though he's probably not the
I
best
heard
Batman,
Michael
he's just
Keaton's coming back for I don't know what movie, but he's gonna have like a. I think the Flash like travels through time or something.
I never watched The Flash on like.
I hear that show's
Uh,
really good.
is it like? Did you know
Supposedly.
the guy who played the Flash died, so they had to change actors?
Did they? What the fuck? Was this like? How long ago was this?
Maybe they filmed everything, but it was recently. I saw it on.
Oh, this was recent.
I think like maybe.
You're not even a true DC fan. You don't even know.
I. No, I know. I'll look it up.
I'll look it up too. Flash,
Flash died.
actor dies. Oh, it was right there.
Well, he did die. I think it was facts.
He died April 2nd, 2020.
Of last year, yeah.
So this was from the Netflix show, right?
Yeah, from the Netflix show.
Wow. So is that why they had a different Flash in like Justice League? When did Justice League come out?
The first one, I don't know because I don't want to remember it because it was pretty bad.
Are you gonna watch the fucking Zack Snyder?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it, but like I always get so excited and I'm just like, man.
This says did he play like a younger version of the Flash
Yeah,
or
yeah.
so he wasn't like the main actor then? He wasn't grown up Flash in the show.
I didn't watch too many episodes though.
It looks like
I
he
just know
was
died.
yeah, it looks like it was maybe like a kid that played Flash, you know, like in the show, like going back to probably his origin or something.
Okay.
That's what it looks like. I don't know. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this. Like I said, I don't follow bitch ass DC because they fuck everything up.
Yeah, they do.
But I mean,
They
like the
really
old
do.
Tim Burton, Michael Keaton ones, man, he was a pretty solid Batman.
Anything Tim Burton is good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a new like Nightmare Before Christmas sleeve on this arm.
Man, you've been saying that for fucking 3-4
I
years.
know. I I need to find a good artist. Who's your artist?
I have two. We've talked about this several times. Clearly, you're not gonna use them.
Well, you should just text me.
Why? We've literally talked about this over text. You're not gonna do it.
I'm not scared of getting tattoos.
Why am I gonna waste my unlimited text to tell you somebody that you're not
your
even
unlimited text?
yeah, that you're not gonna go somebody you're not even gonna go, see.
Because I'm not gonna be a pep.
Yeah,
But,
whatever.
No, it's weird. Like, I'm gonna say I don't care. Getting tattooed,
Uh-huh.
it makes me feel good.
All right.
Hashtag a mass. I think I'm a. How do you say it? Masochist?
Oh, what?
Masochist, like where pain feels good.
I don't know what that's called.
Masochist.
Should I look that up?
Yeah.
What's
You
it?
should. I don't know how to spell it.
What's it called when you like pain?
I think it's masochist.
Massagist?
No, masochist.
I don't think that's how you say it.
That has to be, cause otherwise.
Masochist.
Masochist. I just said it. Did that come through on the speakers?
Yeah,
Masochist.
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 Masochist. We're close.
I think I'm thinking a misogynist.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt.
That's fine.
But, yeah, it's just always like weird when I only have 2 tattoos.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's honestly better for you. If you like pain, that means you could sit through like fucking hours of. I wish I would have been like that because the fucking ribs hurt like a motherfucker.
I'm not trying to get a rib tattoo. I'm just like.
Well, I'm just saying that it's a benefit. See that as a benefit for getting tattoos.
Is it? Whatever. Like I just randomly have a boner.
Well, one of my tattoo artists is a girl, but she's a lesbian. She has a wife already, so. The other dude's like a cholo gangster. He's
Yeah.
really good though. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you can find better artists. You don't need my guys. They're kind of expensive anyways. You can get better deals.
I mean, I just want someone who can do the tattoo right. So I'm just like kind of, cause it's gonna be like half of my forearm or most of my forms, so I wanted to turn out right,
Yeah, you want it
like
to
how
look
I
good.
want it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's going
when
on
I
your body
just look,
permanently. You better
yeah,
have them draw it out first, and
yeah,
you
like
know.
it. They use like stencils, or I don't know
Yeah,
what
they
they
use
do.
they have this thing that they put on your skin because they got to position it.
Yeah,
And you've had tattoos, you know how they do it.
yeah.
So
I watched like was that tattoo show? Cause I was obsessed with that.
I don't know. There's been a couple of them. There's like Inked,
Ink
Cat
Master.
Von. Is that Cat Von D's? I don't know. There's been a couple of them.
I like Ink Master.
Yeah, Ink Master.
It just made me want to get my whole body tattooed, but I'm like, damn, like, look at my bank account. I shouldn't do that. But no, I got quoted from this girl for my. Would you call this a half sleeve? I don't know if you can see.
Up
Or,
to your elbow would be a half sleeve. A full sleeve
uh,
is your whole arm, so half of your arm.
yeah. So like from this tattoo down,
Hmm.
I got quoted at like 500.
That's
That's
pretty
not
good.
including
That's a
tip.
pretty good deal
You know,
for your
so it's like
whole all around your arm. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal.
no, no, straight down,
So just one side, not the back of it.
just one side. Yeah.
I guess that's still a pretty good deal. Yeah, because my full dragon sleeve was like 2,600.
Yeah, like that's
So
I want to get a full sleeve one day, but kind of got this Charmander, so I don't know.
yeah,
But I didn't know if that was good or not, or and that's not a clean tip. And I'm how much are you supposed to tip?
I don't tip.
You,
They
what?
take all that money. No, they keep that money's for them.
Wait, so it's included in the price? I
I
just didn't want to feel
mean,
like a jerk.
I've never been told to tip for a tattoo artist, and I've never tipped, and
I always thought
'cause
like
they
from the
keep
girls
you.
I've dated.
I mean, I guess it's different if you're going to like a shop where they have to pay like
Well, it is gonna be like
they
I
have
don't
to
know.
pay like for their chair, kind of. You know what I mean? So I guess they don't get to pocket all of it.
Yeah,
But I
it would
mean, they're
be.
still making a killing off of you. Like my tattoo artist, the girl, she was just she had a shop, but then it got shut down. So then she was just doing it at her house. So all that money was hers. Like there's no need to tip her. Like it was all hers. You know what I mean?
It would
She
be
wasn't paying like shop fees or anything. And then the other dude that I have, the cholo guy, that shop was his. So the other guys were paying him. He was taking a cut of the other guys. So
okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
like
It was never, as far as I know, I've been getting tattoos since I was like 17, and it was never, there was never tattoo etiquette to give a tip. I think that's just some shit some white people started somewhere. I don't know.
it was a white person who told me that.
Yeah. So
Because when
I
I
don't know.
got this, it was at a shop. It's just a little Charmander, and I tipped like I think it cost $40, and I tipped $20.
It doesn't make sense tipping. Like, do you tip a fucking artist when you buy a piece of art from them? Because I mean, all they're doing is drawing on you.
No, I don't.
So
Not
why
in
would you tip
experience.
here? They're not.
I don't know. It's just like what I was told.
Fucking white people, man.
I like white people.
I like white girls too. I fucking, you know what? Everybody knows I love white girls. Like everybody knows this. It is a fucking
Man.
fact. It's a fact out there. Not
It's
even,
okay.
not even if they have big titties. I just like white girls. My mama called it when I remember. She's like, "You're gonna like white girls." I remember I was like in 3rd grade or something, and I was like, "Nah." I must have been crushing like on a white girl at that time or something, and she noticed it. But boy, was she right.
Yeah.
I mean, I like all girls. It's just I gravitate. Yeah, let me rephrase that. I like all girls, all different types, because I've dated different types. I've dated Mexican chicks. I've dated white girls. I've dated. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. But an Italian.
Italian? How was that? The segue into
That was great.
relationships.
That was okay. Yeah, we'll segue into relationships. She was probably the girl that I loved the most.
Did you ever show me a picture or anything?
Probably
Or talk about her?
you'd probably remember who she is
It's okay. We don't
if
say
you
names.
yeah. I'm not saying names. I'm not silly.
I don't know if you sent me a picture.
I'm still friends with like a lot of my exes too. Like I'm capable of being friends with most of them. There's only like one or two.
Infidelity is like a reason why I'm not with
Yeah.
a lot.
But yeah, she was probably the best relationship out of all of them. Even though it didn't work out, she was the best one.
I
So
don't
maybe I should go
have
for
any
Italians. I
told
don't know,
me.
but I don't know very many
Wait, how many
Italians.
Italians?
Well, this relationship wasn't really like out there. We kind of kept it on the low.
That's kind of what you should do, right? Like, I'm talking to a girl, but I don't want to post about it on like social media, like
Yeah.
spam it, because that's when like drama can start.
Yeah. I don't know. You see, I mean, I'm a little opposite. Like when I'm with somebody, if it's like in a relationship that's established, like I'm dating, everybody knows we're dating.
You want to
You
show
know,
her
it's
off or
Facebook.
something.
Yeah, I like showing my person off, my girl off. If it's like Facebook official. If it's not, if we're in talking stage, and everything's still negotiating, you know, it's not for sure what's gonna happen. I don't like putting it out there because I don't like looking foolish when something doesn't work out. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
So I
that's how
typically
I
try.
feel.
I typically try to keep it on the low, but I mean with me, it's also still obvious when I'm talking to somebody because you see us hanging out a lot. Like it's pretty clear when somebody's talking to somebody, you're always with them, you know.
Yeah,
Typically.
if you like, if you're like tagging them and stuff.
Yeah, exactly that too. You see each other tagging each other in memes and whatever, you know, stuff like that. It's people can
And
figure it out, but
like girls or this girl I'm talking to, she's like obviously can't hide that I have Facebook, and then she's gonna wanna like me to post pictures, like tag
well,
her.
this is where okay. See, so I'm learning all this stuff in therapy right now. You gotta have boundaries. Like if you're not comfortable putting pictures, you gotta like let them know. You gotta communicate. You gotta be like, hey, look, I know we're like a thing. I know you want me to show you off, but like, you know, I'm not doing that until I know we're more. This relationship is more stable.
Yeah, so like I literally have gotten in trouble posting memes because girls would comment on them, and the girl I'm with will be like jealous.
That's a
Literally
fucking
just
red
because.
flag, dude. That's a red flag. Like,
Well, that red flag came years into the relationship,
well,
and so it's
still.
just like PTSD almost or something.
Well, even if it comes in years, it doesn't matter when it comes in. Like, if it took that long for her to address it, I mean, that's on her. That's a boundary that she didn't address. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I'm
like
learning, and really learning that. And now that I'm learning how to like enforce these boundaries, it's best to address them as soon as possible for that reason. Because if you let things go, this person becomes used to, you know, this person, they become used to this person that didn't put the boundary up. You know what I mean? If it's not up, how are they gonna know? You know
yeah,
what I mean?
like
So you need to say.
I honestly, if I'm being like 100%, me having mostly female friends gets me in trouble with girls I'm dating. Even if they say they're okay with it,
Hmm.
they'll get drunk and they'll start crying about me having
Well,
friends.
that's why. Look, you need to do like how I had this problem with like, oh, not really like a problem, but like I had this situation with like Courtney, where like people always like thought me and her were hooking up, or even not even with Courtney, because like I'm just always close with girls. Like I have, there's Courtney, there was Janelle, there was who else? Katie. I mean, I've always had close girlfriends. My friend Sylvia, that literally nobody even knows. I've known her for like 15. I've known her since I was like 15. I've known her like 16 years now. But I mean, like I'm always hanging out with girls. But now I've learned to always put that up front. Like, yo, like this is my friend. Like I just need you to know that it's not like that. Like she's my friend. Like there's nothing goes on between us like that. And like
But
I'm not gonna stop being her friend. So either you're okay with that now, and we keep doing this, or we can just squash this right now. You know what I mean? That's what
yeah,
I do now.
well, at least when it comes to me, I'll be like, "This is my friend." I'll introduce. I'll be like,
Yeah.
"This is my friend," and they'll be okay with it on the surface, but they're literally just.
That's not your fault. Not your problem.
I'm not cheating, so I don't know. It just sucks, and I'm like,
Yeah, it sucks.
it gives them a reason to cheat because they're like, "Oh, he's hooking up with this person."
Well,
No.
that's why I'm saying you need to come up with a game plan to bring this up early, like I'm saying, like how I do with
'Cause this
Courtney.
kind of feels like awkward.
Oh well, would you rather feel awkward and have it addressed, or would you rather put in a couple months and then they flip out on you and you waste all this time and you're
You're
fucking
right.
heartbroken? I mean, look at the pros and cons. It's pretty simple. You have solutions here to what's going on.
I know, but it's just yeah. It like I've talked to girls recently, and like they will go through like my Facebook pictures and see
Uh-huh.
like my exes. Cause why didn't you delete them? I'm like, I don't need to delete them. That's like a red
Yeah,
flag.
not everybody is enemies with their exes. Some of us get along just fine with them. Those are people who are insecure, who just they're not they're not maybe not ready for a relationship, or they're not capable of like discussing them like adults. Those are red flags. Those are all things that I've learned to like look for.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
not
I'm really bad
not
at
your fault.
seeing red flags. Maybe I'm colorblind. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, see now that falls on you. Like, you can't cry wolf, if you're not gonna address these situations when you need to. Like, that
It,
becomes
it
you become part of
definitely.
the problem as well. Like, there's a lot of growth
Yeah.
here that people have.
No, definitely. Like instead of
Therapy
like
helps,
just
man. Go do it. I know you said you went to therapy before.
I did it, but it was really like not because I wanted to. It was
Forced.
because
Yeah.
and it didn't hit the same. Because all I would do is talk about the person, girl, two. Let's call her girls.
So it doesn't matter what you talk about. It doesn't matter if you're there for one person. Therapy is all for helping you with whatever.
I I was trying to help myself get over that I was getting cheated on, so it wasn't the same. It like didn't really help me. Like I'm getting cheated on. How do I deal with this girl? Like, does that make
Well,
sense?
maybe
Like,
it sounds like maybe you just didn't click with that therapist. Maybe they weren't giving you the tools to help you get over it. If you weren't getting over it, it sounds like they weren't doing their
well,
job right. It's okay to switch
I really,
therapists.
I know, but I don't know. Like, I was forced into it, kind of, because she thought it was a good idea for
It
me,
is a
and
good idea, honestly.
She agreed to do it herself. Never did it. So,
Well, that's her problem. Like I said, you got to think about yourself. Therapy's pretty good. I mean, yes, you were forced into it and it wasn't something you were down with, but
no, I mean, like, it did give me like some clarity, but
mhm.
like, how is getting clarity helping with being cheated on when
Well, you listen to what you're saying. You're not getting clarity if you're not getting over it. You're not growing from what the trauma that happened.
well, the thing when it comes with that, even I've been through some rough patches,
Uh-huh.
but I try to take something, even if it's like this small.
Mhm.
Like I learned something. I'm trying to.
From each relationship, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm
Turn
trying to
your
learn.
Doesn't Drake say turn your L's into lessons or something like that? Somebody says that.
Drake says, Lil Wayne says, when I come to my senses. So
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's Drake that says I turn my L's into lessons.
yeah, that's Drake. I love Drake. Shout out to Drake.
Yeah, so it's good to learn. I do the same thing. I always learn from all my relationships, even friendships.
Yeah, it like no, I know like something happened with when I was with Chris or with you because like I didn't pay you or something.
Yeah, that's old news
And
though.
no, but like I still like feel bad about that.
It's old, fam. That's already been squashed and fixed. We're talking
Yeah.
about new stuff.
All right. Like who says I don't fuck with no old hoes. I only fuck with new hoes.
I don't know who says that.
I think it's Juice World. Somebody.
Who the fuck is Juice World? I don't know all these new guys. Is this a 6ix9ine person?
No, what? Don't compare 6ix9ine to Juice World ever.
Sorry,
He
buddy. I
he
listen to
he.
techno. Clara Couve. Clara Couve. I just posted about her today.
Eminem says nobody listens to techno.
Yeah, right.
But
Go to Germany.
I've never been out of the country. I haven't even been to Mexico to see
Damn.
my nana.
That's whack. Mexico's
Yeah.
pretty lit. I wouldn't go. I have a fear of going to Mexico too because I'm not trying to get
Right
caught
now?
up with the cartels. But
Yeah,
hell
'cause
yeah.
I'm kind of white.
I'm
looking.
thinking me. Yeah, I'm Mexican. They're gonna think these are like gang tattoos from far away. They're gonna get me and chop off my head or something. I've
Yeah.
wanted to go to Mexico though. I wanted to go to like Cancun or that place called I think I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like Tulum. I don't know, something like that. But it's super nice. It's like one of those tropical paradises that you see on the pictures and shit.
Yeah.
It looks really dope.
I really want to go, even if it was just to Cancun. That'd be awesome. But
Now it's time to go. It's cheap as fuck. Might get COVID though.
pretty sure we've all had COVID already.
Probably.
But I don't know. My mom just got her vaccine, and I always check on her. And she's doing good.
She get her
She's
second dose or her first one?
She's talking about not getting her second dose.
Why not?
Like, why wouldn't if you get the first one, you should get the second?
Yeah, that raises you to like 90% chance of not getting it anymore, or like 99%. It's pretty high.
Yeah, and she's just, I don't know. My sister took her, but she was like weird about it.
Hmm.
My mom is an interesting person.
Never
She
met
gave
her.
birth to me, so. Yeah.
So, anyways, back to your relationships. Do you find yourself not trusting girls these days, or what?
So I went through a time when I was like, let's say I was an asshole because I don't know what number girl it was, 2, 3.
Were you an
Yeah.
asshole because you were like bitter, or what?
Because I was just jealous that I got cheated on straight away.
Uh huh.
Whatever, that led into another relationship where she had a lot of male friends,
Uh huh.
and some of them happened to be like her ex, you know.
Yeah.
So
I think I know which one this is.
yeah, you do. You know everything. But yeah, so I just got like jealous, and I like was
Okay, so listen to
through a
what you're
lot.
saying. So you got jealous, just like the girls that that accuse you, who do the same thing to
Yeah,
you.
I did exactly
What you don't like,
didn't
yeah,
like.
exactly.
But like with the last girl, the one
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
the scholar girl,
3? I think we're on 3.
the scholar girl's 6.
Goddamn! So you had
What?
3, 4, 5 in between then? I'm just kidding. All right, we'll say girl 6.
Well, they're always long-term relationships, so it's kind of hard to say.
Yeah.
But anyways, the last one, you know, because I was talking to her like on your birthday, like
Mhm.
I think a year ago, maybe.
Uh-huh.
I don't know your birthday,
All right.
unless Facebook
February
tells me.
February 28th. Well,
Yeah.
29th, but 28th this year.
Yeah. So I was like you, me, and Kimmy.
Uh-huh.
We're just like at a bar.
Oh yeah, that's right. We
That's-
went to fucking like
We went to a bar.
yeah,
and
that was a pretty lit night.
it was fun.
Shout out to
I
Kimmy
want-
for just randomly coming, and that shit was fun.
Shout out to me for being the best Cards Against Humanity player of all time.
Did we play Cards Against Humanity? I don't even remember.
We were
I
at
just
that
remember we
bar.
got fucked up. Yeah, we were at
It was downtown Mesa, I think, or
no,
somewhere
we were in
Mesa.
Tempe. We were at
No, we ended
because
up
we were
in
playing
Tempe.
those games at that bar, weren't we?
Well, we
weren't
were
we playing like
games in
ping pong and
Mesa.
shit?
We went to Mesa, I think. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure it
that's
was
right.
Mesa.
We started in Gilbert at Oso. Then
And
we
then
went to somewhere
to
in Mesa.
and then we went to
And then we
Tempe.
went to Tempe, and then I think Kimmy was just looking for something to do, and she's like, "All right, I'll come hang out." And then she just kind of ended up.
No, she
staying.
was with us the whole time.
Yeah, from Tempe. Well, the whole time I thought it was just from Tempe and on.
She went to Gilbert because she lives there.
Did she? I don't remember her being at
I
Gilbert.
messed up with you.
Maybe she was there. I don't fucking remember. I just remember
She was
getting
at
fucking
that, like,
blitzed.
Bar.
You might have been
in
right. I
Gilbert.
think it's all starting to come back to me now. Yeah, okay.
I got you.
Because her goofy little self just popped up. She's like, "What's up?"
I was like, Kimmy, come hang out. It's his birthday. And she was like,
I gotta start
"Alright,
planning something again, dude.
Let's do it.
And the 28th. What is that? My birthday's on a
Like
Sunday?
in 10 days.
Yeah, it's on a next Saturday is honestly when I wanna.
It's a Sunday.
Yeah, so
but
Saturday.
I'm down. Or
We'll figure
Saturday,
something
yeah.
out. I don't
Yeah.
know if I got the juice to be doing meal anymore. I don't know if I got that in
No,
me.
Mill is kind of.
Eh.
It's not as fun as it.
I like going to bars anyways though and just kicking it. So
Like I like dive bars. Like
dyke
chill.
bars.
Dive. No,
Whoa.
I said dive bar.
Breaking news! You guys hearing this? Is a PAB exclusive. I'm kidding.
It's all good.
But
But
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I don't really like fuck with Scottsdale either. It's
yeah, I'm not a fan of Scottsdale.
it's always been like to me.
Yeah, I like more like chill dive bars, like you're saying, just kicking it. Can still get wild there, and they're cheaper too.
Just
Like, have
something
you ever
for me
been to
keep up.
Bogies?
Yeah, I love Bogies.
Bogies pretty dope.
it's so cool.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of girls with tattoos that broke me, so I'm just like,
Well,
but yeah, we'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out. So, anyways, back to what were we talking about? Relationships.
Um, where did we leave off?
I asked you if you were trusting girls, if you could trust
Oh, okay.
girls.
No. Uh, so okay, I was talking about like past exes, but the last ex was like the worst about me having female friends.
Yeah.
Not that I'm hooking up with them or anything, but literally hated that I have.
But if this
female
is a
friends.
pattern where you're noticing this, why don't you
No,
just cut these girls off?
No, I was about to say, I'm better. Like
No,
now,
okay.
I'm learned from her, like
Yeah.
seeing how much she hated me having female friends.
Yeah.
It made me like kind of wake up.
Yeah.
Like stop bullshitting myself. Like I'm not gonna drop any of my female friends.
Yeah, I think you need to make that known as early as possible too. Like, yo, look, I have, like I said, I have these close girlfriends. They're not going nowhere, so.
Yeah. No, definitely. I would not drop a girl for a hookup, if you want to call it that.
Yeah. So,
So
I wouldn't either. Like, you know.
no, definitely.
These
I'm
are,
not gonna
I mean,
build
these
a
are friends that I've
relationship.
had for a long time. Like, I'm not gonna drop them for some new girl that I'm dating who just got here. You know.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I mean?
Like comes in all like, oh,
yeah,
I'm
like
privileged.
the new girl needs to earn her spot, especially if she's gonna be in the relationship. You know, like.
Yeah, like definitely.
Yeah.
It just
And it's been vice versa. Some of my friends have had issues because I'm close with them. Like, they have to say, like, yeah, he's just my friend. Like, you know.
yeah, that's the worst part.
I've
like,
been accused
when,
a lot of.
No, that's the worst. That's like a whole thing too. Like friends saying like, "Are you doing something with this girl that you're dating?" Like,
Yeah.
what?
I make it. I like to make it a habit of, like, I'll talk about my friends a lot too. So just so that they know, like, oh, you know.
Well, like yeah, like I want to feel like I want to go get food with a friend, tag her.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I'm eating food,
Yeah.
not her vagina, but like just food. Like honestly, like it's getting to that point.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah, I've completely worked around that problem. I understand where you're coming from because I used to have that problem, but I've completely figured it out, and I'm glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. And if a girl does want
Yeah.
to trip for that, then I'll just like later. I know that you're not good. You're not capable of being in a relationship with me. That's one of the things that you have
yeah,
to. You know.
it's just like it usually takes forever to learn that, or at least they'll be like, yeah,
Well,
she's
I'm
cool.
about to be 33, so it
I
takes what it
just turned
takes.
30.
Takes what it takes. Not to mention, just in general, the dating scene is shitty. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's an uphill fight these days. It's not like how it
Yeah,
used to be.
social media kind of killed it.
Yeah, social media is a real issue. I think. Or it can be. It can be.
But it is well, depending on like the person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like another. It's another aspect of your relationship that you have to factor in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with like posting pictures of girls, but I just don't want them like saying, "Oh, I posted like some meme, and now a girl commented on it, and now it's like
Yeah.
we were fine," and I'm just like, I post memes. I just mainly use Facebook to like look at your memes, talk to
Mhm.
people. I don't have their number, just for fun. It's
Yeah.
all for entertainment.
Yeah.
And then it turns into drama, and I'm like, meh. Because it's not like I'm cheating. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I get what you're saying. It's just real. You have a lot of jealousy problems.
Yeah, going both ways.
Yeah. But you can control yours. I mean,
No,
honestly,
I
you can
can't.
kind of control both because you can tell them, you know.
Yeah. But I feel like, well, you're right. But that might instantly, like, involve a breakup, like, right away. Even though
Yeah,
I'm
maybe,
vibing
and
with the girl.
yeah, but I mean, like I said, look at the pros and cons. Even though you like this girl a lot and whatever, is it worth putting in more time if you know that this is an issue?
Yeah.
Is it
It's
worth
just,
getting more more attached to this person. I would say no. I don't want to get attached to someone if I know they're being jealous like that. Like, nah. Especially if it's a friend and it's not something like that. Like, there's no.
Yeah,
If it's an early breakup, then I see that as a good thing. You're not wasting any more of my time.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just like it's just new to me, like everything. But everything you're saying is correct.
Can I say, man? I'm the fucking man. I'm just kidding. I'm not perfect. I just I'm very
I'm not
experienced with
either.
life, and this therapy stuff really helps. It really helps put things into perspective and the tools that you're given
Yeah,
to a relationship properly. It's just a matter of finding somebody who's on the same page as you and willing to commit in the same ways, and you know what I mean?
yeah. But it's like, how do you even like meeting girls through dating apps?
Well,
Well,
to keep going back to my therapist, let's just put her name out there. Her name's Isabella, just so people know.
okay.
I'm just gonna start saying her name because I hate saying my therapist. You know what I mean? So her name's
Yeah, no, it's
Isabella.
fine.
So Isabella, she keeps telling me, like, at first she tried to push like me going to dating apps because she's like, well, if you're so ready for commitment, have you thought about like dating apps? Because that's what they're designed for. They're designed for people who are, looking for commitment and stuff. Not talking like fucking Tinder, because that's like hookup stuff. She means like more legit ones. Like, I don't even know the names of some, but you know what I
Like,
mean?
I know, like, I've had
Like a real
friends
one.
like Plenty of Fish, and they got married, and they
Yeah,
went
okay,
through
so
that.
something like that. But I'm not a fan of online dating. I like things being organic. So like I want to meet a girl through mutual friends or just going out or something like
No,
that. You know what I mean?
don't meet a girl through mutual friends, because all my exes know each other.
Well, okay. I'm gonna get to that too. So,
Alright.
but that's what I mean. I'm just a fan of it being organic, not going. I'm just what I'm trying to say is I don't like online dating, even though you would think that because I'm so ready for like something committed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like with the whole
But
pandemic,
when
it's
now,
kind of harder now.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. Things are a little lax now because you can go do things. You can still
I mean,
go to
you can go,
restaurants.
yeah,
You
you
can
can.
go for walks at the park. I mean, you can get creative, but you can go on dates and do stuff. But anyway, so getting back to the thing how you said no, not mutual friends. Well, Isabella also talks about like, well, maybe try going outside of your circle. Try finding new hobbies. Like if rave girls haven't been working, then clearly you're not going to find your woman. Like the other day, me and her, I just found out Isabella's like a super Harry Potter nerd, and like I like Harry Potter too, so we were shooting it up. And she's like, "Oh, maybe you can go hang out on a fucking Harry Potter forum, and maybe that's where I'll find the love of my life." You know what I mean? Like, there's ways, there's tools. It's just some of us are lazy about it. You know what I mean? Like, there's ways we can meet better people. We just we're used to what we know. Like, me and you, we go to raves and stuff, so that's like most of our social environment. You know what I mean? So that's where we're gonna meet a majority of our people.
Yeah,
What she says is, well, you're gonna have to branch out. You're gonna have to, you know, meet somebody at the grocery store or like pick up a hobby, fucking go rock climbing, go fucking kayaking. You're gonna meet different people of different walks of life, and maybe that's where a better relationship will fall in line for me.
yeah, and maybe me too, because
Yeah.
yeah, the whole rave scene. Um, I like left the Easy Rave fam. Like the scene is so messed up right now.
I would say it's messed up for maybe for dating, maybe for us specifically, because I mean I do know some successful relationships. So I mean, I don't even know if it's like my place to hate on it just because it's not working out for me. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not even
Like,
hating
cause it's
on
fun.
that.
I don't like. I'm gonna stop raving at some point, but I mean it's always still gonna be a part of my life, like the music and stuff. Just
Yeah,
because I
but
can't meet a girl there doesn't mean
no,
you
like
know.
what I was gonna say is like people are just wanting to be ravers just so they can say they're ravers. They don't go to music. They use it
They're
as an
not really like
excuse.
into the music passion.
They use it as an excuse
Yeah.
to do acid, do Molly. It's an
Yeah, those are the
excuse.
younglings. I mean, it's understandable.
But like I'm talking about like specifically Arizona.
Oh wow.
Maybe in general it's different,
Yeah.
but just like I would look at posts and it's just like guys thirsty, like they need some Pedialyte. There's like just like commenting. A girl posts anything and it's like, oh, I'm all over her nuts.
Yeah.
I get in trouble just for commenting on a post if like a girl posts a good
Those are
picture.
those are people who are fucking immature. Like when they call like dudes like simping, you know,
Yeah, yeah, I know what you
like
mean.
those are guys that are just they want to hate on you for whatever reason because their dick's little or something. You know
Or
what I mean?
white knights.
Yeah, exactly. They want to call you a white knight or something just because you're being nice. But in
Yeah,
my experience, having close girlfriends, like, just ignore that shit. Like, girls enjoy when a guy is genuinely nice, when you're genuinely their first, their friend. They don't give a fuck. It's not simping. Simping is they twist up what simping is. They like to accuse that like you just treating a girl nice of simping. Simping is actually when like say you were having issues with the girl and I secretly liked her and I go snitching on you to her in hopes of like trying to get laid or get her to like me or something like that. That's simping. When you have like
is
malicious
that?
intent, yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
that's.
simping is.
I thought that was just breaking the cheat
No,
code.
just fucking idiots have taken it and ran with it and have accused anytime you're being nice to a girl of being simping, and that's not what it is.
Yeah, no, it's like never mind. I don't really want to talk about what just happened recently,
Okay, we don't have to talk about
but it was basically. I'm gonna talk.
it. Yeah, okay, moving on.
Um, it's like just I commented on a friend's
It was
picture,
something like that.
and then it led to like, oh, are we gonna hook up? Basically, at some point.
You getting accused? You mean?
She's single, but she knows a lot of people that
No, but I
she
mean you were
knows.
getting accused, or you commented and she asked you if you guys are gonna hook up.
Yeah, well, it escalated because we're both single.
Okay, so you commented and she started like hitting on you, or was trying to make it more, or
I,
what?
I mean, I hit on her because like I thought she was cute. I'm like,
I
I'm
know, but I'm talking
single.
about this comment that you're talking about.
Oh, all I said was, "Hey, good picture." It wasn't even like,
Uh huh.
"Damn, girl."
But I'm
Just
saying,
like
but then she took that as more, or what?
a little bit, I guess, and it wasn't supposed to be, and then the
Okay.
conversation
Yeah, I see.
just like escalated, and then she knows a lot of my friends, so it's just, like,
The
yeah.
comment. Wait. What do you mean? It escalated? Like you guys got like mad at each other, like arguing, or?
No, it just like went from, hey, that was a good picture, you look cute, straight into, bruh, like, do you want to go up? But
Oh, okay.
no.
Yeah, so
Like,
that's what I'm trying to ask you.
vaguely.
So she escalated it, and she took the comment as maybe you were like sending signals, maybe.
Like, if I was hitting on her, like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't just say, hey, you look really
Well
cute.
then,
I
no,
don't say
you
it
you
that way.
can say it. You just have to say when she asks you. You just have to be like, no, I was just joking around. Like,
No, I mean, I thought she was cute. Like, I didn't, like, mean it in a joking way. I feel like that would
so then you
escalate it.
did. So then you did mean it.
Like, I
So
thought
then
it
what's
was
the
a
issue
good
here?
picture. And that because it just went from saying, like, a compliment to, like, hooking up.
Okay, but what's the problem here? I don't understand.
Be- That's the part that I really don't want to talk about, but I'll say it,
Well, you
I
can't bring
guess.
it up if you don't want to talk about
Yeah,
it. What's the whole point?
alright, hold
What's the
on,
whole
let me
point
pump
of
my
this?
chest.
Okay, well, what's the whole point
I
of
know,
this story?
I was teasing you. It's just, that she dated somebody that I used to be super friends with, but I'm not anymore.
Okay, and if
I
you
just feel like I'm breaking the G code because girl one asked
okay, I could
to.
understand that if you were friends with another dude who was in a relationship with her or whatever. But if you're not friends anymore, then that code doesn't
He's
apply.
Well, he's still my friend. We're just not close. We used to be super Yu-Gi-Oh friends. I've known him
Yeah.
forever.
Okay, well then that's just up to your morals. If you feel bad about it, then I mean,
But
if it
I would
goes against
feel
your
good.
morals, huh?
I don't know. Like, so I
So
used
it's
to
something
be.
that's still kind of developing. You're still thinking about it and still figuring it
I'm
out.
not saying it's gonna even happen, but it just like sticking to the G code is
Okay.
something I wanted to do. Um, girl two,
Mhm.
after breaking up with me, instantly F two of my really close friends.
Okay.
So I just don't want to kind of
You
be
don't want to
that
be like
person.
that. You don't want to be that.
It's not
Okay,
who I am.
but now let's look at the facts though. You already did it. So, now you need to
No, I
either
never hooked up with her.
Oh, you didn't. Okay, I thought you said you
No,
did.
we were just talking.
Okay, so it's just a potential, but that's clashing with your morals of G code is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, honestly, I mean, it seems pretty simple. You just have to think what's more important to you, hooking up with this girl or your your code of honor with having your honor with your fellow, homie.
Yeah.
Even if they're not like a close friend, you need to figure out on that spectrum how important it is to you. Is he still a friend? Does the code still apply? You know what I mean? Or does it not? And you're okay. You have the green light to do whatever you want with this girl. You know what I mean? You could even ask him. Have you ever thought about talking to him? Like, yo, man, like, this is what's
I
going.
don't want to do that. I haven't talked to him in maybe 2 years, and we used
It
to
doesn't
talk.
matter though. This is about you though.
It's just like so. It's not the best theory, but I've been like people have broke the G code so much on me
Okay.
that I'm starting to like
Not care
I don't
anymore.
care anymore. Like I don't like
Okay.
I've been hurt like a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
I get
don't
it.
give a care.
I get it. It's like being cheated on. Like, you get cheated on so much, like, fuck it. I'm just going to start cheating too. You know what I mean? It's not
I don't
necessarily
really think
good.
that way.
It's not, well, it's the same thing, though. Like, where the same thing keeps happening to you, so then you start doing it.
Yeah, well that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually I'm just like meh.
Yeah, it just sounds like you just got to think about how important this code and everything is to you and where it fits into your life. And
I mean the code means a lot to me, but like I feel like all these friends are taking advantage of it because he's too nice.
you won't do anything.
And I'm just like
Well,
I guess it's
my therapist, or Isabella, says to practice opposite actions sometimes.
but for
do
how
the-
long?
I mean, it's up to you. It depends. It varies. It's not something you don't turn into yes man where you just do the opposite. It's just sometimes try doing. If one thing is okay, so the foundation of it is, if what you're doing doesn't work out all the time, try opposite action with it. See if you do the opposite, maybe it makes you feel better. Maybe it changes something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it makes sense, but
Yeah. It's just this is
It's
different because
hard.
this deals with morals and
yeah,
how you feel about yourself being a person and.
like I have to like completely.
But I
shut
mean,
out
there's
people.
options. Even though you haven't talked to this person, you could be like, "Yo, dude, like, look, I know we haven't talked in this long, but like,
That would be.
your old girl is
I
like
don't know.
hitting me up. Like, I'm not down with this, but like, how do you feel about it?" And then maybe he'll be like, "Yo, that's dope of you for hitting me up. I don't like it. You know what I mean? It's insulting to me as a friend." Then you have your answer. Or if you want to avoid that talking, I mean, then it's just all on you. You need to establish what all that means to you.
Yeah, like
just need to think about
I
it.
didn't even say I was gonna like hook up or we.
Yeah, it's just a
Nothing's
possibility. It's just a possibility, though.
No, I don't even know.
Now you don't know.
I don't know if, like I'm even into this girl like that. It just like kind of escalates so fast,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Well, if it's out there, on the table, if hooking up has been talked about, even though you're not sure, it's still out there on the table. It's still a possibility. Even though like you said, you're not interested in this girl, it's still on the table somewhere. Know what I mean?
yeah, no, I get you. Thanks, Dad.
So.
I'm just joking. No, everything you're saying is like factual. Yeah, it's just like a awkward situation to be in.
I get it. I've been in that situation as well. I don't want to name names, but similar situations where I've had friends.
Girls too.
No, I'm not gonna even number the girls. Just.
I'm like all the numbers are just.
You don't really
We
need to number. We don't really even need to number them, but
I'm not. I don't.
I've had the
disrespect
same
them.
scenario where I had to like, where it's like somebody I'm not close with anymore, but like your same mindset where like I wouldn't want that happening to me, but also I wouldn't care if it's like somebody I'm not friends with anymore. Like, You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
So,
I'm technically friends with him. We just don't speak.
well then, I mean, like it sounds like you have your answer. If it's your friends and it goes against your code, then it sounds like it's something you don't want to do. Like I think you're making it more complicated than it needs to be.
Yeah, I'm really good at this whole overthinking thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm the master of it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So
Therapy has given me tools for that too.
yeah.
Where Huh?
Oh, sorry, my phone. Yeah, maybe I should do it.
You should think about it, pal.
I know it will help, but like,
But what?
I talk to my friends about this stuff, so
Okay,
like,
but your friends are not professionals. Even I'm not a professional.
I don't know if my little heart can handle these scar wounds.
That's why you go to therapy. It's literally why you go. You're making excuses. You're making excuses.
I'm not making excuses. Like,
yeah, you do have to. You do. You're right though. You do have to go on your own will. You need to. You need to have to want to like. I guess I don't know. I don't want to say like help yourself because it's not like you have an issue, but like you have to want that growth. You know, and you want to have that understanding.
Yeah. No. And yeah. I just feel like I'm gonna just be annoying to my therapist.
What? No.
I'm just gonna be like.
Well, if you like I keep saying, you don't have to stick with that therapist. You need to find one that you feel really comfortable talking with.
I feel comfortable talking with, like, the last one I talked to.
So then go back to them.
She was
That's
kinda
even better
like
because so
I don't know. I was just like nervous.
I don't know, man. You're making excuses. You
I'll
have the
try,
tools here.
I'll try.
You have the tools. Like you can solve some of these issues.
Like, can you even do like Zoom calls? Like,
Yeah, I like going in.
that?
I like going in. I mean,
Me too.
because
That
you know
is
they
awesome.
can read your your whole body language and they can see how you're actually feeling, how you're talking. You know,
Like,
but I mean, whatever.
yeah,
It's don't listen to what I'm saying. Just do what's gonna make you. If you're comfortable doing Zoom, then do Zoom. You don't have to fucking go in.
I'm like not comfortable doing Zoom. Like, I like being able to read like her vibes and stuff.
Yeah, you want to be in
person.
person too. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, um, I'm gonna have to do all the paperwork because it's been years.
It's not even that much, dude.
I don't
Again,
know,
another
it's not-
excuse. There you go, another
It's no
excuse.
excuse.
It is because
I
it's not that much paperwork. I just literally did it a couple months ago.
I feel like you just gave me a lot of advice, but
I
I
did.
need
Hopefully, I gave a lot of other people advice too. You know, I get tons of fucking people who secretly hit me up on the side, like thanking me for like some of the stuff I talk about, and like, I don't want to say it worries me, but like, how do I say this? Like, I don't know. Don't always listen to everything that I have to say. Like I know maybe I make sense on some things. You still got to figure it out on your own. Maybe it's a good starter listening to some of the things I talk about and some of the suggestions I give, but don't don't take it for like the answer. Like you got to. It's not what I've been through isn't gonna fix everybody. You know what I mean? You can start with me and go get help and use me as an example, but everyone has their own path, their own journey. They need to figure it out on their own. I'm glad that I helped. Just the other day my homie was like that I play Apex with was telling me that I changed like 40 of his friends because he'd shared some of my stuff with his friends. And I was like, damn, 40. I was like, that's scary. Like, fuck. But I mean, it's as long as it's positive stuff, I'm all for it. I just don't want people living by what I say because you still need to apply it to your life. You still need to adjust it, to where it really works out for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, a lot of your advice is really good.
I still get really self-conscious about posting it too, but when I get messages like that too, it is nice. It does help me too. Like it helps me feel better about opening up and being more vulnerable and things like that.
That's something I need to work on. I always have this like I don't know how to like really describe this alpha male. I have to be an alpha male type of complex.
Toxic masculinity. I have that issue too, where like I don't like being soft. Like I don't like showing.
Like emotion.
Yeah,
Kind of.
yeah. That's a big thing that me and Isabella are working on. She's very anti-toxic masculinity, and she's just always like, she's such a blessing. Like she really helps me
Can I
understand.
TMI you?
Huh?
Can I TMI you?
If you want.
Like, so, when having sex, I will refuse to, like, make any sound. Because I feel like, I don't know.
What's wrong with that?
I just feel like I don't know.
Like you don't like moaning or anything like that? Yeah, man.
Yes,
Some
no.
girls really like that. It really makes them bust their nut.
They've told me that they want me to, but I'm like,
Okay.
I feel like that's like just what we were talking about. Like,
Yeah.
it kind of makes me feel
like less
I'm
of a man or something.
Yeah, less of a man. That's a good way.
Well, the only way to get through some of these things, unfortunately, is by doing them and practicing them. So I mean, you need to one you need to find a girl that you're really comfortable with and just
One day.
start making some noises. You start somewhere. You don't have to fucking scream like a bitch or something. You don't have to you don't have to moan like some porn. I mean, you can just start with breathing. I don't know, something like there's ways.
Breathe heavy.
Yeah, breathe heavy. That's a noise, right?
I mean, I
What about okay? Well, how about this? What if you put on music?
All right. I don't know. Like, it distracts me from like actually.
Okay,
I'll end up being like
into the
Drake's
song or whatever.
Drake's
Well, then put something.
song, I'm
Well,
crying.
okay, well, put something you're not into, or maybe what about like a show on in the background, or something
That's just gonna
something you're not
distract me.
interested though. Something put on Oprah or something you're not interested in.
Well, maybe I'm gonna look at Oprah and be like, I don't want this
Then
going
you'll
on
probably
Oprah.
then you'll probably instant nut, right?
It's the nuts.
Well,
No,
I'm just saying, there's ways you can figure out. Obviously, like I said, I'm not a
Yeah.
professional, but I'm sure a therapist will come up with something.
No, there's lots of ways. Like, it's not really about only like sex because so people. I'm just gonna team up. I don't care anymore.
Okay,
Who's watching this,
go for it.
but girls, I don't know why, over and over and over that I'm dating, they are like, "Is he gay?" Why do they say that? I'm not even like joking.
I don't know.
And then it's just like, what? Am I supposed to not take care of myself?
I don't know. I don't have that problem. Like, I do hella like, I don't know if you call them feminine things, but like I do like that black mask thing where I clear my skin out, it clears my pores.
I do too.
I do stuff like that. I've been known to get like my feet done with the girls that I hang out with. Like,
It's just
I don't
like
know.
a super like judgmental kind of thing.
Again, that's on the other person. You're letting it get to
I know
you.
it is, but it's just happened like so much that it's just
Yeah, it feels like that's probably how everyone is to you.
yeah, and I laugh because like we're literally having sex and then you're gonna say that the next day like
Right?
like
Yeah,
what
that doesn't make sense to me either. I don't know. Like I literally
don't
just
know.
fucked your brains out and
But I'm like my sister is married to her wife, so I'm not against like that at all.
yeah,
I
your
just
sister's a
laugh it off.
lesbian, so
Yeah, like I'm comfortable. Like I take it as compliment because gay guys, they take care of them. I don't know.
yeah, I don't see the issue with it either.
It's just like I never understand why they say that. And
Mm,
I get
maybe you should
Snapchats.
try asking them. Why would you think that?
I do. And
What do they say?
They just laugh and they're like, "Oh, I'm joking." And I don't know how many times people are gonna joke about that.
Yeah.
But I have gay friends.
Yeah.
And I get random dick pics,
Oh
and
man,
now I
it's
feel
terrible.
like girls, like unsolicited dick pics. But it's because
But sometimes that's how dudes joke with each other. Not we don't send pictures of our dicks, but like
I honestly that's
well,
not a
no,
fun joke.
no, not like them, but like you'll send like a dick picture to your friend, like look at this shit.
I don't know. I don't do
No,
anything like I don't know.
I don't either, but I mean I've heard of
It's
it.
scary. Is it?
Yeah,
Like, it's
I've
just
heard,
like
I've had friends where like they know that they're at work and they'll text them and they'll be like, "Yeah, open this picture up," and then it'll be a fucking dick or something. because they
It's
want to put
actually
them in like
theirs.
no, not theirs. Okay, that's different. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying like just going on fucking Google or something and getting like a porn star
Oh,
like
yeah,
that, like that black guy, that meme that I share,
yeah,
like that
yeah.
shit.
No, that's funny.
So
but
you
it's
mean
actually
your
them.
gay friend's actual, like their dick, like their actual. That's a little
It's-
concerning. I don't know. I wouldn't be down with that. I'd be like, yo, bro, please don't send me your dick. Okay,
I
that's-
did say that. I literally had to say that, even though it was like awkward.
Yeah.
I was like, it scared me. Like over there, I was
It scared
startled.
you. Holy
It
shit.
startled me. I don't want to see no pee pee.
That's fucking hilarious.
Even if a girl sent me like a vagina pic, I'd just be like, "What?" It would
Yeah.
scare me too. Vaginas are kind of ugly.
Some of them are. Not them roast beef looking. Look like an Arby's sandwich that was put in the
Arby's? Oh, did
microwave.
they I don't want to cook a bunch of.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know why people would accuse you of being gay or whatever, or girls that you just hooked up with. I mean, that's just something weird.
It happens so consistent. Like it's because like with my friends, like when I see you, or if I hug you, it's like I just hug my guy friends. Like,
Yeah. It just sounds like you date a lot of girls who are just fucking got issues. Like they don't understand things. I don't understand.
Oh, definitely. But I got issues too, I guess. But I'm not gay. It's okay.
Official, you guys heard it here. It's on the record. He is not gay.
Not yet.
Not yet, he says. Okay, well, there's still a possibility, apparently. I don't know, but...
I don't know. This whole like dating thing. No, I'm just joking. I could like, and it's okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah. But
Are you still talking to that one girl that you showed me when we went to drink 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
I was like the girl on Tinder.
Yeah. The streamer.
Yeah, I was talking to her. I went to sleep. She texted me, "Good morning." I didn't respond to her for maybe 4 hours, and then she stopped talking. Like, she's already mad at me, and we're not even dating. So I was like you said, that was like a
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's...
Like, I messaged her, "Hey, like..."
It's concerning, but I mean, like, this is what I'm saying, though. Like, you have to communicate with your partner, and you have to, like...
Her good morning texts are, like, at 5:30 in the morning.
Okay, well, just be...
sleeping.
Then you should just say something like, "I just woke up, good morning."
I told her, I just woke up, good morning, and she was just, like mad at me.
All right, well, then later. Peace. It's not...
Peace.
This one ain't gonna work out. Thank you. You should say, "Thank you for showing me this red flag. You have a good life later."
I don't want to be a jerk.
Well, I'm not saying you have to actually say that. I'm just saying say it to yourself. Like, okay, this is a sign that this one isn't a good match for me. She just got mad because of the time that I wake up isn't convenient for her. That is a red flag. This is not somebody I probably can date.
Yeah,
that's how you need to be thinking.
Too soon.
Yeah. So then move on.
I did. I have
All right.
a message.
That's what I'm saying. You need to have that mentality with all the girls.
But it's hard because she was cute.
Yeah, trust me. I've banged some real hotties in my day, believe it or not, and usually they got problems. But I mean, I'm smart enough not to fall for that trap anymore, so.
Yeah, I'm not smart. I think with the wrong brain.
What do you think with the wrong head, you mean?
Well, girls give you brain. That's what I meant. I was gonna.
Oh,
make
I
a
thought
joke
I meant
about a song.
dickhead. I meant dickhead.
No,
You think
I
with your
am
head,
talking-
not with your head.
No, I was gonna make that joke.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know. Like,
so what's your philosophy
don't-
moving forward? Like, what are you doing? You're not
I don't
talking to
have
girls right now. You just
I talk to girls on dating apps, and they'll write me back, but I will I hate the small talk. It's so boring.
Mm-hmm.
It's like why are we talking about your favorite color? Are you into anal? Are you chilling?
You want to know that stuff? Well,
No, I just
that might
don't
make
want
you
to
come
speak-
off the wrong way.
No, I don't actually say that. It's just
I talk about aliens a lot. I'm like, yo, you see this weird shit? The last girl that I was like talking to, we always talked about cool shit. It didn't matter like what the fuck we talked about. She was into plants. I was into aliens, but we both talked about both because it was what we were interested in. We just had the conversation with each other because,
I mean,
we're
like
capable of
the
talking.
whole. So like I honestly only dated girls that knew like friends who were like, hey, hook up with this person.
Yeah.
So online dating is weird to me. I met like two girls on Tinder,
Yeah.
and I literally was like, "Hey, where are you?" And she was right next to me. I was like, "Oh,
uh,
I don't want. I like girls that wear makeup, but like I prefer less. It's shout out to them being
natural beauty.
yeah, if that's yeah.
Okay.
So I've been on probably 3 Tinder dates, and it's been awkward every time because one girl is just like talking nonstop. I'm like, how much cocaine have you had? Like, she's just
Yeah.
going and going and going. I want to talk too, but I'm just like,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
so I haven't had good experiences.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, I'm not just in it for a hookup. It'd be cool to meet somebody who's like a weirdo.
Then you
like,
probably should
hey,
stay away from Tinder
probably.
because I feel like that's hookup central. You should try like Isabella is saying. You should try telling me I should try like fucking eHarmony or some shit. Farmers only. I don't know.
Mormons.org.
Yeah, I
Maybe
mean,
I need a Mormon
because
girl.
I mean, in there, I imagine you make a profile and stuff, and you can. It's just I don't know. It's just those places are established that they're more serious. That you're looking for.
Yeah, because
You know.
my friend like met through
Yeah, like you said. Yeah.
like POF.
And then it's
But
then it's how you engage the conversation. Like maybe you should talk for a bit before you do have your first date instead of going on a date right away. You know what I mean? Like I think that shows to a woman how serious you are, your approach. Like if you try to go on a date right away, I don't know, it's moving kind of fast for me. Like I personally would want to talk to the girl,
yeah, I
virtually first for a while, like a
to
week or 2, 3 weeks, and then
the Tinder girls I've talked to. It's like been like over a week, and I just feel like I'm kind of like wasting my time. Like,
Mhm.
cause if I don't respond to them so fast, like
yeah,
they
not your
just
problem.
they just like I feel like why was I talking to you? Like
Yeah.
what?
You're
Some of
not
these girls.
you're not on anybody's time. I mean,
Yeah, like
it's
I'm not doing nothing bad. Like
yeah.
just I respond late.
You respond when you're awake and have time. I mean, some of us have jobs and shit and things to do. Like,
Yeah,
you know.
definitely. It's just like, and I will respond and be like, "Hey, I was asleep."
Yeah.
Like, what else am I supposed to say?
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay.
Yeah. Not your problem. You just gotta keep trying, I guess, until you get one that is down with the way that you are. You know,
Yes.
minus getting jealous or anything like that. Any of the flaws that you claim to have, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I definitely have that flaw.
Yeah, we all do. Not
But
that flaw, but we all have flaws.
yeah, I'm not trying. But
Yeah, it'd be alright.
it's just I don't even know if I should just like take time off. But I'm like this is the longest I've been single, so I'm not used to it.
Psh, bro, I've been single for a hot minute. Years. We're talking. Well, I mean, I've talked to girls, but we've never like officially dated or anything, except for like 2. So,
Except for 2.
except for 2. But
But no,
I don't
it
know. Yeah,
just
maybe,
feels.
maybe. You know what I hate though about that when people say that is when I should take time off. They don't stick to it. They say that they're gonna take time off, but they're always still like talking to somebody. Like you know what I mean? Like they have somebody in their back pocket who they're kind of like,
I
they're
don't have
kind of talking to.
anyone.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. If somebody says if you're out there and you really say you're gonna take time off from dating, do it. Don't lead anyone on. Don't flirt. Don't do shit like that because that's not actually taking time off. You're still in the game. You're doing stuff.
Yeah,
Taking time off,
that's
focusing on yourself, does not include flirting. Does not include leading people on, going on dates and stuff like that. That's not taking time off.
yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Right, like the last time before I used Tinder, like I don't know why I used that, but
Mhm.
I was like a year single, and then I'm just like, F it. I just want to try.
Well, you're in control of your own life, so you do whatever the fuck you want. You just make sure you stick to what you say.
Yep,
Is what I mean.
definitely working on the whole Joe stuff. Pretty good at it. I'm getting better at it. I'm not gonna say I'm good at it, but yeah. So
All right. Well,
we'll see
I believe in you.
one day.
Anything else? You're my longest podcast so far. We just hit like 2 hours.
Am I?
Yeah, I don't. There's no length to this. I go as long as I want. This is long form conversation.
I mean, what else? I basically told you everything, so I can keep going. About what though?
Okay. I mean, doesn't matter to me.
All right. I don't know I haven't checked like the chat.
What chat? There's nothing
Like
going on in
the-
there. It's pretty dead, actually.
All right, good. Or the views. I don't care. Like I didn't know who responded. All right, let's keep talking about girls.
All right. What else do you want to talk about?
Girl number, this number. I don't.
Uh-huh.
You want.
Okay.
So, she was like, you know who she was. You're gonna figure out really quick. She was super chill,
Mhm.
but and she was cool with me having friends, but I don't want to name drop.
Okay.
But it's not gonna make sense if I don't.
Use her first initial.
K.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Not really, no, but keep going. Doesn't matter if I
Yeah.
know. Just say the situation.
Because it makes more sense because I think you were there. Like, I'll say KM.
Okay.
Okay.
KM. I think I know.
Alright. But anyways, like, this girl I was with, she was so chill. She was like, yeah, hang out with her. Like, come over. Like, she can hang out at my house with me. She
Mhm.
said that. And then she would be like, she would get drunk. And then she's like, do you love her? I never did anything with Kim.
KM. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I never, like, we played beer pong together and, like, we made a shot. And I was like, ah. And then she was crying, like, you love her. I know you love her. I'm like, no.
So
Like, that kind
another
of stuff.
situation where you're getting accused.
Yeah, because, yeah, it just, like, it happens too consistently, especially because I really like that girl.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Well,
I told her, I straight up told her, I had never done nothing with this person.
Yeah.
Ever. What else can I say?
there isn't
I-
anything you
I
say.
didn't wanna lose her.
Your problem here is just these. Even though you like these girls, they're not gonna work for you if they're jealous like this. Like I don't know. There's just no other way to say it. Like, yeah.
But then, like, she'll wake up and she's like, sorry, I was drunk. I was just jealous. Like, she'll, like, say
Yeah.
something
Okay.
like
She
that.
can be sorry. She can be sorry all she wants. But if she's not addressing that issue that she has with the jealousy, accusing you, then there's no hope for that relationship. She needs to be fixing, these accusations that she's making, or else the relationship's just is boring. What's the point of it if you're always going to be fighting?
Yeah, it's just...
Y'all
like,
can love each other to death. Do you want to be in one of those toxic relationships where you guys always fight and break up? And I don't.
I've been through those.
Okay, but I'm saying you don't want to be in one of those, right?
No, I
You want a
don't.
nice, healthy relationship.
Yeah.
So then,
Trying to figure out what that even means anymore. And
it's
like
it's
now,
enforcing boundaries, not putting up with shit like this. You're letting it happen to you. I don't even know if you're letting it, but it's just happening too much to you, and you.
it's definitely been a struggle. Like, I've been hurt a lot, but I don't. That's why I'm like, I don't know how to deal with it.
Therapy.
I don't know,
There's
like,
ways to fix some of these things. You're just being a little stubborn, maybe. I don't even know.
yeah, I am for sure.
I'm stubborn too. But there's there's ways to get around some of these situations. You just need to take.
It's just like how the situations escalate so fast. Like you can be so happy one moment, and then it
Mhm.
just goes like instantly goes like that. And it's like I wasted years just now. is
Yeah.
how I look. Like it's not. It's how I look at it. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
yeah, I get you. I mean, I had the same fear too from being married. Like I have all these years, 6, almost 7 year relationship, and then the last year everything fucks up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
That's what
strange.
scares me from
It's
commitment.
strange, but when I look back on that relationship, I noticed that there was flaws in the beginning that I should have addressed. I just let it go on that long.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, I've had 2 4-year relationships that were fine for a little while, and they just ended up bad. And after the first one, I was like, I really don't want to get in a long-term relationship, like, cause I
Yeah.
don't want to get hurt. And then it happened again.
Yeah.
8 years, like that, I feel like I wasted.
Well, I think you need to sit down, come up with a game plan. If these girls, wherever you're meeting them, ain't working out, you need to figure out a different place to meet girls. You need to come up with a new strategy. If the same things are happening, you need to come up with a new plan. Try some opposite actions here and there. Try things differently. You know what I mean? Because if you keep
Yeah,
doing the same thing over and over, you're gonna keep getting the same result.
was what is the quote like? Keep doing the same thing, insanity. What is that quote?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Doing the same thing over and over is like insanity.
Expecting the
Yeah,
same
and you're expecting a
result.
different result is like crazy or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think it was Einstein.
Yeah,
I could
something
be
like
wrong.
that. Doing the same thing over and over, expecting the same result is like insanity or crazy or something like
Yeah,
that. Let me look it up.
I don't know. I remember that quote for some reason, even though I didn't listen to it.
Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Albert Einstein.
It was okay. Cool. Shout out to him.
Gucci?
But what?
Said Gucci?
Gucci?
Yeah, said he. No, I said you're Gucci with that. You're good with that.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think there's
It's
much.
just
I don't think there's really even much more to say about relationships. You just gotta try some things differently.
yeah.
They're not all gonna
I'll,
work out.
t- I'll learn a little bit.
Yeah, you
Like,
will. You're gonna go to therapy, right?
let's try.
You need to try. I mean, I guess that's all I can ask is for you to try. It'll really help.
Yeah.
You got to
Maybe
talk
I'll
about
try.
some of these things. Get real professional advice.
Yeah. And I always like kind of feel like when I say TMI, like going like through
Mm-hmm.
like everything, like talking about sex stuff, like
Yeah.
specific stuff, like really
Yeah.
specific. And I don't know, I need to get comfortable with a therapist.
You can. It's possible. You haven't given it a. I mean, you said you liked your last one. I mean, you already know it is possible.
Yeah, I can definitely do it.
Yeah, so then do it.
So
You want? Do
I
you
think
want?
there's-
Do you want to fix all these things? How
I
bad
don't-
do you
I-
want to fix these things? Maybe not that bad if you don't want to go do it. Just think
I
about
want-
that. Every time you think of therapy and fixing this stuff, just think, man, maybe I'm not ready for this growth. Maybe I need to get heartbroken a few more times. I don't know about you. I don't want to be heartbroken
Whoa, what?
anymore. Well, that's what I'm saying. You
No,
have the
it's-
tools here to help yourself. Go do what you need to do, and maybe you'll get better results.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. It's just like falls back on like going to therapy, finding a girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then even though everything you've told me and she would tell me, it still doesn't work out, then I'm like, maybe
Well, then you need
I'm the problem.
Well, maybe there is something. That's why you need to go to therapy and talk about all aspects of your life, not just relationship stuff. There's other things that could be playing
Yeah,
a factor.
there's a lot.
There could be things from your childhood that you don't even think of that might be.
No, I know there's stuff.
All right, then.
Home invasion happens to me.
It's okay. Well, see, so then you understand. You're aware that
I
Of
know.
what you
I
need to
just
do.
was hoping that.
you're looking for the easy way out.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I
you
just
are.
didn't think all these girls aren't gonna be like they should be loyal.
Well, I hate to tell you, even though you've been having shitty results with women, they're not all bad.
I don't. I'm not saying that. It's fine.
So I mean, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
just-
You need to take initiative here and go do. You need to handle things differently.
Yeah, it's probably the best way to do it.
Well,
Like usually when I guess when I'm stressing out about girls, like I just go to the gym and waste so much time. Like I'm just lifting just to get
That's
those endorphins.
that can be healthy though, like taking your anger out or something on something like
Well,
that. That's like a
I
tool that's used.
so I have an addictive personality.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get addicted to literally anything, like girls, alcohol, not weed for some reason, the gym, and I
Mm-hmm.
spend unhealthy amount of time at the gym. Like I'm there for an hour and I'm like, cool, I'm done.
Yeah.
But I want to be there because I just don't want to think about stuff going on. So you're right, therapy. I'll try it.
Do
I
it,
don't know.
man. Let's. All right. We'll end the conversation here, and then I don't know. Maybe we'll do a part two. Maybe you can think about having some therapy. We'll come back to it. Maybe you'll start a therapy. I don't know,
Yeah, sounds good.
and then
Thank
we'll continue.
you.
All right.
I learned a lot. Thank you.
All right. I'm just gonna end it here then, and then I don't know. I gotta go see if I can get this on Spotify or something. But I'm always down to stream. See, this was a fun conversation. We literally talked about all kinds of bullshit. It doesn't always have to be like strictly about something. These are free
I
form
was like,
conversations. It's like hanging out.
I'm just like,
Just other people
I'm
are
just
here
always
watching.
nervous, like on, like having a webcam, no, for whatever reason,
Yeah.
because
There
you and
wasn't even
I,
that many people really like engaging in this one, but who cares?
no, it doesn't matter. It could just be you. I don't know, whatever. Like me, you, Sarah went live before,
Yeah, we
and we
can still
talked
do all of
about
that.
COVID.
Hmm.
It just felt like, I don't know. Once I got going, like I'm okay.
Yeah, you just gotta kind of break the shyness, and then, you
Yeah.
know, but you
Yep.
get over it real quickly. I used to be super shy at starting this. Like I hated being on camera, and now I'm just like, whatever. This is like normal to me. I actually enjoy coming on. Like I'm eager to get on here and talk and shit. So
Yeah, like that's the reason. At one time I was really good at Hearthstone, and I wanted to become like a Twitch streamer,
yeah,
but I was just too shy to like put the camera
opposite
on.
actions. You're too shy. So what's the opposite? You don't want to do it. What's the opposite? You go do it, or you try something else that's similar.
So
Like I had stage fright. Like this isn't. I don't like public speaking, but look at me now.
I I was forced into public speaking when I went to college, but my friend Ryan was like, just take a shot of alcohol right before, and I was like, what? And I did it, and I was like, E equals MC squared. Like,
Hey man, yeah, liquor will take a shot. Just don't get drunk. I mean, it'll calm your nerves. Do something that'll relax you. And, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
but like a
Smoke
lot of
weed.
people like think bad like on that. Like,
What? Who needs to know? Nobody needs to know that you took a shot before you start your stream.
yeah, I mean, I just don't want to like be a streamer who always has to drink right
Well,
before
no.
the stream.
Yeah, you don't want to turn into some kind of alcoholic. You just want to use it to get you going.
Yeah,
Then, do it like, okay, so do like your first stream, take a shot. Next stream, try it without it. The next stream, if you need a shot, take a shot. The fourth stream, do it without a shot again. You know what I mean? See, like, play with it.
no, I understand.
Next thing you know, you're 8 streams in, and it's something you're used to. Now you don't need a shot at all.
Yeah, it would definitely. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, man. I got certain things figured out. We can make you a star. I'm hoping this recorded that I could even put it on fucking YouTube, because I know it's live. It's live on Facebook, but my recording thing isn't recording, so I don't even know. This one might not be on YouTube, but it'll be on Facebook. So
No, it's all good. I mean, I can talk about like most of the same stuff again.
all right, well, we'll do another show, and
Wait,
well,
I
and
want to do the stepsister.
oh, you want to be on that one? All right. Well,
If I
let me
can.
ask her first to see if she even wants somebody, but I'm pretty sure it should be okay.
I just
Because
don't
it'll be
wanna
fun
say
having
it.
it. It'll be fun having it. Like, it's fun having a third person because there's just more opinions bouncing around. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's why like when you, me, and Sarah like we're
Yeah.
all talking about COVID or whatever.
All right. I'll
It
ask her.
was kinda
I'll ask her
fun.
right now because they're going off in the chat talking about something. That's why I keep looking down. I'll ask her right now and I'll message you.
All right, cool.
All right. Let's end it here. Just end the stream and then I think just end meeting and go away and it'll that'll be it. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. Cool. It's fun to hang out with you.